Jared, I can't see you.
I do believe we have gone live, I think.
Looks like Jared's token up.
We already have one dislike. We're not even live.
Oh, yeah.
That's a dipshit.
That's our good friend Silverburst, by the way. That is our good friend Silverburst Gamer. So, yeah, I commented to him. I told him I hope it makes him feel vindicated. He thumbed down the show before it even started. It's great to be that miserable, isn't it? When you wake up in the morning and you go, let's see, who's got a podcast tonight that isn't a toxic fanboy douchebag? I've got to go thumb him down.
Yep, gotta be first. Gotta be first.
So yeah, stupid. Exactly. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's 8 o'clock. It's Wednesday night. Welcome to Gaming Beyond the Box. Hope y'all have had a better week than we have, because look at Husk. He's already half fucking lit. He's already half lit. Pork is still ugly as fuck. Still looks like a raccoon. Ghost still has a demon that's high. And we have Jokey Pants on the podcast with a really bad camera picture. Wow.
It's just smoking.
Look at
that.
What are you using?
A really smoky camera on my computer.
Oh, he is using the world's very first webcam, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed.
One. It's still in beta, by the way.
They were released in 11 years.
Before we get this show started, we know there was a lot of stuff that came out today. I do want to say one thing, because I normally don't get political or any of that good stuff. I know 4 police officers in the state of Minnesota that really should be up on murder charges by the end of tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So that's all I'm going to say about that one. Murder is murder. That's all there is to it. You don't sit on somebody's fucking neck. You know, I don't give a damn what they did. You don't sit on their fucking neck to detain them.
Especially 4 of you.
Yeah, especially when there's 4 of you and 1 of him. But anyway, let's get this shit started. Let me introduce you guys to the panel. Fort Boy, what have you been up to, dude?
I have been working so much I don't know the difference between day and night right now. It's kind of sad. I go in when it's dark. I leave when it's dark. So, but other than that, I've been playing. Looking forward to play some Minecraft Dungeons later this week with the Forking crew. Just kind of been messing around, whatnot. Looking forward to getting in some topics tonight and fucking around and just having some fun.
Oh, like we normally do on the podcast, huh?
Yeah, that's why I look forward to this every week. It is enjoyable.
Matter of fact, right here we go. Nano says, "Good morning, beautiful gamers and Fork."
I'm sexy.
Son of
I don't think he was including you that way. But anyway, then we got Leo. What have you been up to, Leo?
Oh, nothing much. Working outside and playing a few games here and there. Played a little bit of Minecraft Dungeons. Got through the first few levels. It wasn't as bad as people said it was. I was surprised. That's about it.
Anything less than a 97, man, you're not allowed to have fun if it's on, meta for less than 97 points.
Hear Wilmy at all.
I didn't even know what the score was, to be honest. I don't pay attention to that shit.
I'm hearing me playing through somebody.
Yeah, we're feeding back through somebody. And Ghost said he can't hear you, Wilmy.
That's weird. Everybody else can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear Wilmy.
Somebody's.
I can't hear Ghost.
To be changed.
And I'm hearing myself through somebody.
I am too. It's not me. I got
everything
going
muted
through my headphones.
That's weird.
Sam.
I don't hear it now. All right, then we got.
Yeah, it was me.
Goddamn son of a bitch.
Then we got his first appearance on Gaming Beyond the Box. We got Mr. Jokey Pants. What's up, Jokey?
Not much. Podcast and living the dream.
There was a dream behind all this. Holy shit.
Always a dream. What are you talking about?
There was a dream. Damn, I didn't know that. Man.
I dream every day of touching myself.
This is all probably a dream.
You don't dream about it, dude. You actually do it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not supposed to say that out loud, but
Okay. Then we have our resident alcoholic, Husk. What's up, Husk?
Oh, it gets better every week.
that's number 4, by the way, guys. He
That's
preloaded.
3. I preloaded 2.
No, you preloaded 3.
You guys just listen to Fork. He knows what he's talking about.
Yep, he had already started.
Damn cold.
I'm doing fucking awesome. Went fishing for the first time this year, and that was a blast. Even though I didn't catch shit.
How'd that go?
I didn't catch shit, but I loved it.
You didn't catch shit, but you loved it.
Yep.
The
It
only
was just
honest
fun,
fisherman on the planet. And then we have, let me add him here. We have our resident Xbot. We have Obi-Wan. What's up, Obi? What have you been up to, dude?
Oh, working. It's not at work. It's at home. A lot of shit going on. And then in the mix of the wife wanted the kitchen to be basically redone, remodeled for her birthday. The last 3 nights, it's been painting cabinets, ripping out, backsplashes, countertops, cabinet doors, and shit. Yeah, just I'm done. I haven't really got to play any video games in a grip, and I've been, it's been so sad that I got to hide on my roof of my work to play Minecraft Dungeons using fucking XCloud. So
Just
fun.
terrible. And we just lost Ghost again. Somebody send some internet to Ghost. We keep losing him, dude.
Yes, I'm back for another round.
Maybe you kicked him.
I'm the closest person to him, so maybe I should get him, run him a line from my house or give him my password.
He'd like that. He'd be like, "Yay!"
My internet's strong. I don't think it's strong enough to go 60 miles. But
Yeah,
Try it, damn it! Just get a really long Ethernet cable.
yeah, that'd be a long one. But anyway, let's talk about the first thing we're going to dive into. Who watched the Sony State of Play?
I did.
I did.
I was
I
at the
watched some
hardware store.
clips. No.
Just a few of us? Wow.
It was.
So
pretty
what are your guys' thoughts about The Last of Us 2? I'm fucking excited.
Dude, it looks fucking great. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
lie.
like how
I
they added
am-
the, Fallout Elder Scrolls thing where you read the magazines or the books.
So
I thought that was pretty cool.
I'm excited that the people that are wanting to play it, like Wilmy, Leo, Husk, and a couple others that have been waiting to see what the gameplay is, are excited. I didn't watch it. I probably won't watch it. That's just me. But to me, when people that want to play the game or have been waiting to play the game are excited, then you know what? That's awesome. Because to me, that's ultimately what it's all about, is being able to play games that you enjoy. So
Yeah.
Did anybody else notice a couple of hints in there to Uncharted 4? With the rope, the repelling, and all that stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay.
I
The
look
weapon
completely
will,
I mean, it makes sense. It's the same development team.
yeah.
Cool.
the weapon will remind me a lot of freaking Days Gone.
Everybody give Obi a round of applause on that one.
Yay!
How
Thank
did
you.
you
I'm
come
here.
to that conclusion?
I'm here. I'm here once every 3 weeks.
Yeah. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. I thought it looked really good. I was
Vicious as
impressed.
hell, too.
Ellie's gonna whip some ass in this game. So
Are you
Oh,
sure
yeah.
about that?
Yeah.
it looked like she's gonna whip some ass in.
She does not like PS Vita players.
She does not like people with the Vita. And that was the last person on Pornhub with their Vita. Was that lady? So
Reish.
what does everybody in the chat? What do you guys think about it? What's your all's thoughts on The Last of Us 2? Me, day one, not an issue.
I
And
mean, I want to play it, but I still have not played the last one.
No.
you haven't played the last one, then you're going to be lost.
Yeah, yeah. There's just so much
Wait a
other stuff
sec.
to play.
Do you have a PlayStation?
Yeah, I had gotten it, and then I had to give it back, and then I got it again, and then haven't turned it back on.
Is this like a fucking STD or something? You got
No,
it. I gave it back.
So
Got it
back in
again.
2000
Just got cured.
Okay, so back in
That's how shit
2013,
spreads,
my stepdad was at a Seattle Seahawks game,
Hanging out at the corner.
and he ended up winning it in a raffle at the football game. And then so he sold it to my best friend because he didn't want it. My best friend played Last of Us on it, and then went in the military, lived at his mom's house for 6 years. And then he gave it to me. I updated it and booted up Last of Us, and then got bored because it took about 6 years worth of updates to do it. So I just got bored. And he's like, "Oh, he wanted to play Last of Us," so I gave it back to him to play it. and then he gave it back to me so I could play it, and I just haven't even plugged it in. No.
Well, damn.
I'm saving up to buy another one. I'm just gonna save up and buy the PS5.
It's too much work, man.
Because I sold the PS4 I had, and I'm really missing out on a few games I wanted to play this gen that I'm gonna have to wait on now. Kind
And
hopefully it'll
Bloodlust,
be on the next
I
gen.
agree. I've had it pre-ordered since day one. Actually, I had it pre-ordered, and then they decided to move the date. They canceled my pre-order, refunded me the money, then I turned around and pre-ordered it again when they re-announced it.
Mommy was over there. Give it to me.
Yeah, I've been waiting on it. I've
Hey,
been waiting
Bloodlust.
very patiently.
I mean, it to me. I like I said, I'm excited that people are excited for it. So I haven't seen a single thing that said, "Oh, the trailer sucked. Oh my gosh, it's not living up to what I want." Cloud had mentioned that they showed a lot of gameplay. It wasn't a lot of CGI or anything. But it was actual gameplay. So
Yeah,
I mean,
the
to me,
whole
that's-
last like 15
that's awesome,
minutes
so-
was gameplay.
Yeah, and they don't really give away anything either.
No.
I just want to Bloodlust. Like seriously, if you go watch it, you're getting. I'm going
Yeah.
to assume it's just a portion of maybe not even a main mission. I don't know.
yeah, Phasma, I figured it was you with your picture.
Yeah, we recognize the photo.
Either that or someone's stalking you. One or the other.
It's super
Or
worth
they could
watching.
be like that one
haven't-
asshole on Twitter that makes fake accounts of everybody.
Oh, good.
I haven't
God.
seen it yet, the
It won't ruin
trailer, but
anything. It's good shit.
I went out of my way to watch the 3 hours worth of footage that was leaked out for it.
I didn't
There's
even
some-
watch that.
And there is some gameplay in that, from what I remember.
You won't play the first game, but you'll watch 3 hours of leaked
Yeah,
footage.
you'll watch 3 hours of footage.
I'm not watching
You
the
gotta get it
15
somewhere.
minutes that
So I
look
want
good.
it.
I'm
want-
gonna
well,
watch
no,
this-
I haven't yet. No, I haven't yet. I was at the hardware store when that was going live. Getting some trim for my backsplash, and then I just hadn't gotten to it yet. Went home, ate, fed the kids, and I want to watch it. Last of Us is a good looking, aesthetically a good looking game. I just hope the story is not what it is, because then I feel like everybody's all hyped now, but you won't be hyped afterwards. I wish the best for everybody though.
You know,
Okay.
the only thing I hope is there was a rumor going around from somebody that was in there. The Last of Us 2 is going to be terrible, and it's somebody that supposedly "quote unquote" worked on it. So, like, I mean, they show the gameplay, but I just really hope that wasn't true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean,
Behind the
technically,
scenes
every
here
game you
says-
buy, you go in hoping it's going to be good, and if it's good, then great.
Oh,
But
that's
I mean,
true.
ultimately, almost every game you buy,
It could be like Anthem. The gameplay's cool.
Shut
the story's
up!
trash.
God damn it!
Don't mention Anthem. Don't mention Anthem.
I was hyped. For
I
that game
get
until I
at
saw it come
least
out.
3 direct messages a week from people on Twitter asking if I'll stream it again. I don't respond.
Why?
I don't know. People want to see. Go buy the $2 game and play it yourself. Then you don't have to watch me stream it.
Did you say
Hey,
it's
hey,
$2?
Holt and I need a guide on there
What it
because we
should be
fell
worth.
asleep during
It
a
should be.
raid or whatnot, whatever you want to call those. We fell asleep, legit fell asleep playing that.
And Cloud, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says Ellie owns Marcus Phoenix. I
That's
don't
a
know how
bold
to go that
statement,
far,
sir.
but yeah, she's pretty badass.
I,
She does not have a lancer.
She's
So,
Marcus Phoenix's
That's
daughter.
true.
Yeah, that's it. Her name,
Okay.
her real name is Ellie Phoenix. They're
I
going to
thought that was
call her in
JB.
Last of Us 3. Hey,
Blind Impulse. Actually, there don't have any updates coming. The most recent thing was that they're still working on it. I mean, the only thing they're doing is normal patches and everything.
2.0?
Yeah, 2.0. The newest update was the same thing they released in February.
That is in production.
And it's all the
Like a
interns that just
motherfucker.
started there doing it.
Yeah, there's only 30 people working on it. So I mean,
and B.O. Slasher, what up, y'all? And what up to you too, sir? Glad you could join us.
you got a
And,
cute kid in that picture, man.
And Z Black, Ellie has bigger balls. Jesus.
Now we're talking about balls.
A lot of Gears fans in here tonight.
A lot of ball talk
let's
tonight.
go.
I would say why aren't people comparing Ellie to Kate? I mean, Jesus. I don't know.
Huge bitch.
Because nobody
suck my
wants
dick,
to mention
oh.
Kate.
Because Marcus
I guess
is
because
the
nobody wants to fuck with Kate.
Did anybody notice? Now she can swim.
Chuck,
Well, I mean,
Chuck.
she grew up. She had swim
Yeah,
Thanks for the
lessons.
spoiler.
So
After they showed her swimming, I just picture her trying to sneak through that area and just hearing squeak, squeak, squeak.
I hear her shoes squeak.
can zombies swim?
Not swim. It depends on what movie you watch.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, no.
They can't swim, but they can walk on the ocean floor.
Yeah, they can walk on the bottom. Yeah, they can walk on the bottom.
Yeah, same thing with one of Ramiro's last films. He had a thing where they could just walk on the bottom. So it depends on where you go.
On one of his, what they can do. You go from the first one to the second one. It's like, wait, they can do this now?
Nano. That's terrible, dude. That is terrible, man.
Oh, that's horrible, but it's very accurate.
Yeah, you know.
He ain't wrong.
It's
Graphic
ma'am.
God, what's up?
And
What's up, Vegas?
What's up, dude? And what is
What's
this one? JMO, carpets or the ticket nano? Oh my god, you guys are evil, by the way. And graphic, what is
What's up, Graphic
Jay?
God?
Hey, grab
What's
it.
up?
Somebody's
Sup?
dog are having an orgy.
That's my dogs. My wife ordered Chipotle, and apparently they have to let everybody know that they're here. So
Oh. Give us the burrito, bitch.
There's your notification.
There you
yeah,
go.
pretty much. I mean, the one Chihuahua goes off, and the rest of them then start barking. And every time the Chipotle people come here, because I got a big Rhodesian Ridgeback in a lab, they're scared to death they're gonna get killed.
Ah,
It's like they don't bite, not yet.
okay. Anyway, moving forward. Next,
I mean, is that forward or sideways?
it's kind of sideways. And we went forward to be that way. But I Miss Wilmy throwing a horror shout out already. Did we see the pig master pinhead? No, we did not.
Not yet.
Not yet.
In due time.
And Cloud says, "Fort, put the peanut butter away."
First of all, it's not peanut butter. Nutella works way better, and it's thicker.
I
Hey,
want to
Fork, I was
ask how you
thinking-
know, but
That's
How's
not
that
yeah,
computer build going, Fork?
It's slowly. I'm
slowly.
contemplating things, so
Oh,
You're contemplating.
Oh, let.
All right.
Yeah,
Anyway, we saw the next big thing pop up just a little while before we went live. Sega is going to make an announcement next week.
that will rile up the video game industry.
I'll bet you it's a video game.
I don't think it's. Honestly, I
It's a collab or
I think it's either a collab or that Microsoft is buying part of them or owning them or.
Phil Spencer spent a lot of time with Sega.
and a lot of time over
Phantasy Star Online 2 is on the Xbox. It's coming to PC next week, I think it is.
Crossfire
On there
X.
already.
So I mean, would it really shock everybody if Sega went with like a partnership or exclusivity deal with them or something? I don't think Microsoft's going to buy them right out, but I could see them doing like an exclusivity deal where they get all their games for 6 months or a year or whatever. But
Maybe it's an exclusive game based on the
Well, they
movie.
got a lot of
Sonic.
games coming out, so
maybe.
That would be terrible.
And
Sega
wait,
they really haven't been doing anything with any of their games.
No.
I mean, the
last
biggest one I know of is Phantasy Star Online 2 that they brought and haven't
Yakuza,
heard. Oh, yeah.
And that shit's like terrible.
series, Tales of Arise, Tales of Zephyria.
Someone
Japanese
follows
art.
Sega way too much.
I wonder who that could be. Leo.
Golden Axe,
What?
come on now.
Now, Reset Era, which I don't talk about these guys very often, there is a rumor flying around that it is Xbox that are going to buy Sega. And
Well, I mean-
there's also the rumor that Xbox will release a new system in the Asian markets, but it will be listed as a Sega system.
I was gonna say, what if it's like a new Sega console that's just gonna blow everyone's mind?
That's another one of the rumors.
I mean, Sega's already got a foothold in Japan, China, Korea, all those places because they're an Asian company. So,
And they got the experience.
Yeah,
Originally, they were an American company.
Hey, Z Black Rider. I mean, it wouldn't shock me whatsoever if they did that. I mean, they're trying to get a bigger foothold in Asia, which is where they've suffered for years as far as getting any gamers or a large foothold there. They don't sell well there.
Yeah, they
PlayStation
started out
does.
as an American arcade company. They made arcade boxes.
Okay,
And then
Sega knowledge man.
Like Gaming Differently just said, Sega is the name in Asia if you want sales.
I mean,
I agree.
It is. They sell well.
Yeah.
I mean, what's funny though is, I mean, yeah, I know I'm gonna get people like, that's not true, but Sega doesn't sell as well here in America as it does in Japan, China, and everywhere else.
Oh, true.
Oh man.
Microsoft could change that though.
No. Microsoft could
Their
change that. I
marketing
mean,
power,
they
which-
could seriously turn it around. But I mean,
Oh
It
yeah.
must be a dream team, dude. Honestly, especially
If
if
Sega-
they
Would be.
want in that market.
oh yeah,
in
if they
Asia,
want in that market,
and
they
Sega
have
wants
they have
to
to
be more
buy
prevalent in
somebody
this market,
that's
so
already got a foothold, not try to build a foothold.
it benefits
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
parties. It would be awesome.
It would be-
I don't
it
know
would
if
be
it's true, but it'd be
huge.
fucking cool.
And the breakdown on social media would be crazy.
Oh, dude.
I would get popcorn and sit back and read it.
I will shut down my office just to go back and read it all, man.
Because
I mean,
seeing, what was it that people started saying they're going to break their PlayStation? Oh, when like game went to
Horizon
PC.
Zero Dawn.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn went to PC. People started breaking their PlayStation. Just like
I don't know, dude. I
this
don't
is the
think-
Twitter content I'm
That
here
was
for.
fake. That was fake.
Well,
I really-
yeah, I still thought
yeah,
it was funny. It's like, come on, really? You're gonna break your console over something
That was
that doesn't concern
I
you?
guess like an older video, and ain't nobody playing on those 4:3 ratio screens anymore. That's what he punched.
Well, I mean,
Infinite.
Like Rabbit God.
I don't think they gave an exact day, did they?
No.
There wasn't an exact day. They just
No.
said one day
People
next
are-
week.
People are speculating June. That's about it.
Well, they said next week.
no, they said
Well, it says
Sega
next
fans
week,
have been
but-
teased that a major announcement is happening next week that will
Oh,
rile
shit.
up. So I mean,
No, it says next week, right?
yeah. So now, mind you, the only thing in this article is it doesn't say where they got the info from. Like Sega said from a. So I mean,
That came from one of the top dogs in Sega.
is that okay?
But the rumors
Yeah.
have been flying for a few days.
Yeah, they've been flying.
Well,
for
I
months,
mean,
actually.
Well, longer than
Konami's
that,
been
I guess.
flying around for a while as far as someone buying them.
That one's bonkers.
I don't think Konami
Find
would
out.
sell, dude.
I don't think so. Not with everything they do and all the stuff they
No,
do and
They'd
whatnot.
be crazy to sell. But the Sega
They make a
Microsoft thing,
Next week is June, indeed.
I think it makes sense, to be honest.
It does. I mean, why try to build a foothold when you can buy one?
Exactly. And what's the one thing Microsoft has plenty of? Money.
Penises.
Money, yeah.
Oh,
Penises? Really?
They'll have even more money once they drop Mixer.
Man,
They
I'm sorry. That article made me laugh.
Gloves up, man.
if they cut Ninja and this other guy loose, they'll have all kinds of money.
I mean, they'd have like $300 million in the next 5 years.
Who's Sega Supersonic? What is that?
Oh, and Avish says this is how stupid you are. Next week is June, dumbass. Avish, you forgot the word dumbass. I fixed it for you.
I don't even know what day it is today, let alone.
And David
Yeah,
makes a
no.
very good point. And you're correct. If Xbox buys Sega, haters are going to say Sega is dead and has no games. Dude,
Yep.
I'm here to tell you, David, it does not matter, man.
You hate to see it.
yeah, it wouldn't matter what they do.
It does. I've said it a million times, dude. Phil Spencer could walk out on that stage, or they could do their next, live stream. They can have the most amazing games and tell you they're going to give them to you for free. All this shit, they'll give you games with 300 hours of content, and people on social media are going to bitch because that's the status thing now.
Look,
I mean, they bitch about it being $1.
look. Let's be honest. Microsoft could come out and say we just bought Sony, and people would say Sony has no games. So I mean,
Yeah,
Granted, the government wouldn't let it happen. it'd be considered
Right,
a
they
monopoly.
would
But
step
Well,
in.
yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, they could say, we bought Sony, and people are like, Sony has no games! Oh, it's horrible!
Tell that
Yeah.
to fucking T-Mobile.
hey, man, apparently you don't need. The cool part is that PlayStation and Sony act like two different entities when it comes to things. Like PlayStation had no idea that Sony executives went and visited Microsoft and tested out xCloud, and they was like they signed up for it, and but everybody at PlayStation was like, oh fuck.
I mean,
What's happening?
Oh,
So,
no, we're dead.
so the executives could go to Phil,
What?
to Bill Gates.
I mean, wouldn't that be a bitch to go to work? You leave on Friday, PlayStation, you come in, Microsoft. What the fuck? Oh, we sold you guys off. We decided we're just going to make TVs from here on out.
And Shizno, I do agree. There are
They restructured just to sell TVs. You fuck.
there are people, man.
I can't remember.
We decided we don't want to make games anymore. We sold that division off.
We're gonna bring back.
By the way,
Blu-ray players.
we're moving it to America, and half of you are laid off.
Yeah, we're gonna restart the manufacturer lines for Blu-ray players.
Damn. Obi actually said something remotely funny.
I mean,
Fuck up.
Holy shit.
Oh, shots fired.
No, they were fired hours ago.
they're fired every day.
Yeah.
there's
At
a
someone.
lot there's a lot of shells laying around. every
Damn.
week.
C Black says Sony can't even do a TV update.
I mean,
Yeah.
look. Let's be honest.
I
There's
bought a
people that no
Blu-ray
matter that
player last year and it hasn't been updated.
there's people that honestly would rather. You could give them $1 million and they would complain it's wrinkled. So I mean, no matter what, you
Wait,
always
do
have
they
those
still make
people
Yeah.
that will always be just pissy and just angry and hate
And,
life.
and we say it all the time. There are YouTubers, there's YouTube channels, there's people on social media. They go after drama. That's the main thing they want. That's what they're after. It gets clicks. I mean, it does.
It does.
If I sit here and argued with the other 5 guys on this panel for 2 hours, we would probably have 10,000 people watching the live stream. I guarantee it.
There's not enough headache medicine to deal with that
I
for
agree
2
with
hours.
what you're saying, Wilmy. 100% agree with what you're saying. But Xbox has no games.
If they bought PlayStation, they'd still have no games.
Right.
Wait, Xbox is still around? What?
They can,
I mean-
they can turn around and buy Activision and the Call of Duty franchise at 9 a.m. in the morning, and Sony fanboys would be on all over social media going, well, man, they just filed bankruptcy at 10 o'clock after Microsoft bought them because they done lost all their stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
here's the biggest
You
thing.
could buy Bethesda or ZeniMax. You'd think what falls underneath all that umbrella.
Yeah,
I got no
exactly.
games.
I mean, here's the
I think you
thing.
could leave Fallout 76 in the trash.
If you hate
with 4
seeing
subscriptions.
all the negativity on social media, don't click on it, don't comment on it, just block it. Because at the end of the day, commenting on it gives them what they
Oh
want.
God.
And
They're-
reposting it.
Like, don't retweet it. Don't say, hey, look what so and so said. No, just ignore it, mute it, or block it. Because at the end of the day, by you doing
Yeah.
that, you're giving them what they want. Traffic. You are giving them the traffic that they want.
That's
And-
why if I'm on social media, I see dumb shit, I just turn my phone off. Like, nope, I'm done for right now. Like, I can't do it.
So you never
Can't
turn your
do it.
phone on?
Yeah, pretty much. I broke
Yeah.
it a while ago.
On, off.
I mean, Wilmy's got like 28,000 accounts blocked,
Okay.
and by the
Yeah,
end of the
Wilmy,
month, it'll be
you-
30. So
Wilmy, you do know that you could go to your list of people blocked and you can export it and share it to us and we can import that block list to our accounts.
I don't like you that much to go through that trouble.
That's fucked up.
Did you crack 28,000 though?
Yeah, I did.
Jeez.
I downloaded this program.
What's sad is
that-
I guessed.
You probably only needed the one guess.
I figured out that Wilmy averages 250 to 500 blocks per week, depending on the negativity on Twitter. The more
Yeah.
negativity, the higher the block list goes.
So
Yeah, because the simple thing is, man, it's about the games. I don't give a damn if you wake up and you worship a console. I don't even go why you do that anyway.
You know what? Hey,
Man,
look.
so-
Go to work,
Wait.
enjoy your life, enjoy the games you play. Who cares if you play on a fucking toaster or a goddamn Xbox or a PlayStation? Because at the end of the day, you're playing what you like. If you like playing Anthem, awesome. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Just like we started the show talking about The Last of Us 2. I will never play it. Does it make it a bad game? No, it doesn't make it a bad game. It's just not my game. And am I bashing it? No, I'm happy that people are enjoying it. Enjoy fucking life. Good God.
So
Wait, if we
I
don't
went,
worship,
Shit.
What?
Go ahead, Jared.
I said I play
well,
fighting
if,
games
we're-
all
if we're not worshiping,
Somebody.
Okay, let's go with this one right here first.
So many people.
I just wanted to say, if we're not worshiping, does that mean I should take out my NES and stop sacrificing virgins to it? Because I
You
thought that's
should.
what we did.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
Because
there's a virgin
my
right
neighbors-
here that you can sacrifice.
my neighbors started getting worried about all the goats
I'm
we were
coming for you.
slaughtering, for my PC. So we had to give that up too.
Is this the same neighbor that you just bought speakers to make them go deaf?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I do.
Yeah.
So
She
Hush,
loves them
the
too,
other
by the way.
a couple months ago, I tried to tell Wilmy that I could beat his block list in about 24 hours, and I found this program that auto blocks anybody that's following a certain person.
Okay,
So-
no. That's cheating. Wilmy uses his finger.
Yeah, no, I had to use my fingers to click, but I went for the mother load, like the mothership of people to block.
So Kim Kardashian.
Yep. I went to was it Kylie Jenner, and tried to block 85 million or however much it was at once, and it crashed my computer.
Oh shit.
Why don't you start with like 5,000 and then another 5,000 and then you just had to
Well, 'cause
bite
it-
the whole
well, no,
85 million off, huh?
It goes for whoever's following the person. So anybody that followed her, which I saw some of you fucks in the community that follow that weirdo. So got my eyes on you.
Not me.
It says, "Oh, people you may know that follow." I was like, "Huh."
I don't follow that person. Husk does, but we don't talk about that.
Bummer.
Is that like a pop or something?
Sorry, I lost.
Whoa. What happened to the glass of beer? Now we can't tell what you're drinking. You break out the Spider-Man cup.
It's Spider-Man water.
Does that match your underwear?
Oh, so it's urine.
special
All right.
Spider-Man water.
But anyway, and for the people that are asking, Bomber is still at work, folks. He could not make the show tonight because he is
Sure
stuck
trying.
at work.
Yeah, the street corner is very busy today. Takes a while to get from there to home.
Yeah, because he had to go buy a new
Yeah, I've been there.
He's taking a long one today. So
I would just like to acknowledge my co-host Anthony's in the chat there, and my Nintendo doesn't hunt. My Nintendo's fat and lethargic. It can't hunt, so I have to feed it. Thank you very much.
What kind of Nintendo do you own that it does anything but play games?
I bought it
Like-
at a black market. I
No.
don't wanna talk about it.
Are we? Is this code for something like Nintendo?
It might be.
Lupa says Obi-Wan
I don't know.
uses his fingers frequently. Okay.
I mean, I use my fingers frequently. My wife's happy.
Don't
David, to answer your question, I really haven't. They really haven't said a whole lot. yet.
They have not said anything what they are showing. The only thing they did talk about, I thought we had an article on it.
They said Halo Infinite. They did say
Well,
that
yeah,
was going to be shown.
but now is that going to be June or
I'm
July?
pretty sure it's July.
July,
Yep.
because that's when they're doing their first
don't-
party.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
think they
the Series
said
S
anything.
is possibly going to get shown off this month or
I
unveiled.
don't think they're going to talk about the system and services in
Yeah,
June.
see, that's what I'm thinking. It's
But-
kind of like technical and software based.
But
Probably.
speaking with the Sega
Third
thing,
party maybe.
maybe that's going to be up there. I really think this is something that was between Sega and Microsoft.
I hope so. I hope.
I mean,
hope
it
that's the
doesn't.
case. It's
it-
big.
It doesn't shock me if they come out and say, "Hey, look, here's our console." By the way, they turn it and there's a Sega sticker down the side of it.
I do believe it's going to be something between Microsoft and Sega.
I'm the only
It's
person that
Xbox
wouldn't care if it did or did
Series
not happen.
Sega.
Of course you wouldn't. We get it. You play Roblox. We know.
Never once in my life.
The lie.
My son loves it though.
And
Coming from a guy
J-Mo,
that played Shower Simulator.
and J-Mo, he does walk around with a mattress strapped to his back. That's how he makes his money, and you do not have to, you didn't have to tell that on the air, by the way. Now everybody knows Bomber's secret. We've been trying to keep that a secret.
Can't give out industry secrets.
And Nano, he says it's still possible there's talk of holding Series S back till next year, too. That's possible. I mean, we don't really know, man.
I don't think so. When they announced that it was put out there that they started the production of the Series X quite a bit sooner than the normal, what they used to do, makes you think that they're getting the Elite one out of the way because they're doing 2 consoles. So
It would make sense to do the big boy first and the
You would
big boy
think.
later.
Well, I mean,
and
if
that
you get
whole, I mean, Rand had put that he thinks that the from what he's hearing that it will release in September, the Series X, and then the Series S will release in November alongside the PlayStation 5 at a lower price because people care about price more than anything.
It's true. If you put all your cards out right away, you don't really.
the
Yeah, you
Series
don't want-
X
You don't want to
launches in
compete with
September.
yourself. Like
Yeah,
from
no.
a marketing perspective, you don't want to. You want to put all your eggs in this basket and then be able to put them all in this basket later. Like, you
It's
don't
something
have
like-
to split it. That would be a bad idea, in my opinion.
It's something like Bomber that the Xbox One X and the Xbox One started production. I think it was in June and July, and released in November. But this one started like back in March, I guess, or April. It started production, and so usually it's about the 3 months after it goes in production. Usually when it comes out, 3-4
I
months.
mean, that'd be interesting if in June they actually say, hey, by the way, the release date is September 9th or something.
Well, here's
Be
a
badass.
question, Obi. Do you think we will officially know about Lockhart, about Series S, prior to the release of the Series X?
Obama.
Oh yeah,
You think they'll
prior to
announce
I think it'd
at
probably
the
be
very
sometime
least?
between now and July.
Yeah, I think it would be something to keep
So-
hype up on what they're doing.
Yeah, because they said there's an announcement every month. There's
Well,
some type of announcement every
it'd be
month
stupid
until
to
release.
release, hey, Xbox Series X is coming out in September, and then a month later say, oh yeah, by the way, here's a series. I would think they'd say, hey, this is when this one's coming out, this is when this one's coming out at the same time. So if you can't buy the Series X, you can say, hey, you know what, I can still buy this one and this date and save for it. So
'Cause
Yeah,
they're
'cause-
about the software at this point, so they don't necessarily have to have their console in your house. Like they want it in your house, obviously, but they're a software company first, and they want you to play their games and subscribe to their services. They're
I mean, honestly, gaming differently. There's always going to be issues. There's never been a console that's ever launched that did not have issues. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's like buying a game. Yeah, there's always a day one patch or something. So you buy it with a warranty from whoever you buy it from. Because if you don't, buyer beware. So
But Phil
Yeah,
Spencer
exactly.
did say in his interview with Reggie that they are online and they are not worried about launch. They said they are more than ready for launch.
I mean, who's to say that when they finally get this going, they don't say, by the way, we have so many, there's not going to be an issue? Because it really seems like this generation they're building for, Phil Spencer has been ahead of the curve on trying to make sure that there's enough, that the price is right, that the power is more powerful than the competition, and just trying to make sure all the check boxes are checked. That way nothing can backfire.
and he's talking.
What do you
about
guys think the price is
global
gonna be?
release. I think it's
I think it's going to be $399 to $450. To be honest, I think they're
That's what
going
I'm
to come
thinking.
under PlayStation just to take a hit, just to undercut PlayStation.
they can afford.
And see, that would
it.
make sense. That would make complete sense if the Series S or the Lockhart wasn't a topic. Because there's not going to be $100 difference between the Lockhart and the Series X. There's just too much power difference right there.
It's a lot of power.
Yeah, but at the same time,
You think
I don't think they're. Never did no on all the interviews they've been released. There's never been a. By the way, if we, well, the Xbox is more powerful, so it's going to cost more. They flat out said we are not going to lose on price.
He said he's not going to lose on
Beat on
price.
price last time is because they added that. Yeah, because they lost on the price because of forcing the Kinect in. PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One costed the exact same. They would have been $400 a piece, but Microsoft put that Kinect in and charged you the extra $100.
Yeah, but with that, I mean, he said we're not going to lose on price. I can
out.
see them undercutting PlayStation just to undercut them, just
They
to be
could
like,
do it.
theirs is $499, ours is $450. By the way,
could.
ours is also more powerful, and so it's like
I can see
compete
it.
with us. Because I mean, at the end of the day, he has flat out said, we're not competing in the future with PlayStation. We're competing with Amazon and Google. That's who he's worried about. So at the end of the day, if he takes his competition out right now with PlayStation and says, hey, we're cheaper, we're more powerful, boom, then instantly more people, and if they grab Sega and a couple other Japanese and Asian developers, they can then get a whole bunch of people online before Amazon and Google get out the gate. That is the biggest thing.
I think in context, when he meant the competition thing, I think he meant it in the cloud space and remote play. I think that's kind of the context he was going for. I still think that they're watching what Sony's doing. This is a huge game of cat and mouse right now between these two companies.
Yeah, it is.
Probably a lot more than we've ever seen before. Because, I mean, it looks like Microsoft's got smart to know that whenever they open their mouth first, Sony likes to sit and wait to see what the reaction's going to be, and they do the exact opposite. It happened today. They learned from what Microsoft did to show full-on gameplay. Nothing but full-on gameplay. They learned, and there was some article I read that said that they learned from Microsoft's 2020 what not to do. That's how it always happens.
Well, and the bad thing is, man, everybody criticizes everything that comes out, but nobody really talks about the games. I didn't think the Microsoft presentation was that horrible. I was excited for the games they showed.
Yeah, the games look awesome.
Yeah.
No.
That Corvus game, that looks amazing. The Medium looks amazing.
I mean,
Shizno said power don't matter when you an SSD to transport you to Mars in a second. Shizno, good damn point.
yeah. I mean, that SSD is going to make your graphics look better. That SSD is going to cook your toast. That SSD is going to make you wine. That SSD is
Gonna keep your coffee warm.
I mean, hey, if your pizza gets cold, put it on the PlayStation, because anybody that knows computers, the moment you say overheat, you also talk about what? Heat. Or overclock, whatever. It's going to heat. It's going to be hot.
With the Velocity engine coming up for Xbox, they haven't gave a definite number out, but there's talks about it being anywhere between closing the gap from PlayStation 5's was it 8 to 9 gigs a second, to where they're thinking it could do 7 to 8 with having that 100 gigs of data ready to go. I want to hear them elaborate on Velocity.
I think at the end of the day,
Yeah.
they just need to show video games, and 90% of the people, that's all they want. I mean, 90% of the people, you could tell them the SSD is going to make your controller charge faster, your graphics load better, and it will make your wife hornier, and they will... Okay!
Oh my God.
No, that's great, but what about the games?
Jesus Christ, Nano.
SSD is going to power... Jesus Christ!
I'll say it. SSD is going to power Ellie's vibrator. The power
Supersonic
matters.
dildo. No?
Jesus, Nano's a savage.
SSD.
I mean,
You're horrible. You're God.
most people are going to sink the money into what they like and what they
Most
don't
people are
like,
also
and that's
going
at
to
the end of the day. I mean, and with consoles coming out, I mean, I don't.
See, that's my thing. I want games, man. I've got, I can play anything on my PC.
You can play anything on your PC 5 times better than the Xbox and stuff can. So I mean,
Yeah, it's painful going back and forth from my PC to my console when I can play it.
It kind of
60
is.
plus FPS.
I mean, Shizno, at the end of the day, people send money to princes in Nigeria. There's when you go to Walmart, there's a sign that says, "Don't send money to people you don't know."
But he's my long lost uncle.
Here's my PayPal account. You might not know me, but
Like that email I posted on Twitter a few days ago that was sent to me.
Oh yeah, the
so-
we're gonna release compromising photos of you while you masturbated to midget porn.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Confusing emails to get for it.
You're killing Jokey.
Speaking of
Joker's
PC,
dead.
Look, he knew what he was coming into. He's seen the show before.
yeah, he's watched, right?
Yeah, so I mean, it's not like we changed just because we have a guest on. We are still us.
No, he's just dying. Like,
And speaking of,
he'll be
I
fine.
got it. SSD does not stand for solid state drive. Damn it, super sexual device. That's what is powering the PlayStation 5.
That works.
but speaking of playing games on PC, next month, every Quantic Dream game that has been released will be on Steam next month. That means
Which is
their entire library. Detroit 2 Human, which was on Epic, but now it's going to Steam. You will be able to buy Heavy Rain and my personal favorite game of all time, Beyond Two Souls.
Never played any of those. Surprise!
Of course you didn't.
Oh, Anthony.
I played Detroit a little bit.
And Inferno, thank you for the $5 super chat.
Hey,
Killing my co-host. That's
I mean,
terrible. And
do you
all-
have to reach over everything to unscrew it? You can't just.
I like to be over elaborate.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, honestly, Wilmy, it goes back to what we've mentioned on this podcast multiple times. I would love it if all games played everywhere because it allows people to play anything where they want with who they want.
But then you can't justify your
it's
purchase.
awesome. I mean, to me, there's some people that will never buy a console. They are hardcore PC players. There are some people that will only buy PlayStation because they like the controller. There's some people that are hardcore Xbox. There's some that are hardcore Switch. Hey, guess what? If the game goes everywhere, that means that they can make more games. So anybody that is a fan of these should be happy because at the end of the day, if the game sells enough, they can make then another one or more. That's how gaming works.
And everybody gets to enjoy that game.
Exactly. I mean, if you
Everybody.
enjoy a game so much, wouldn't you want someone else to be able to enjoy it? Be able to experience the things that you do? Mr. Pinhead!
There it is. It happened.
I mean,
The
enjoy
thing is,
what you
the-
play.
the
It
only
doesn't
drama
matter
there
where
would
you
be
play.
If games were on all platforms,
I'm
all the
low key
time,
turned on right now by that, Wilmy.
The only drama would be, I fucking hated this game. I fucking loved this game. There wouldn't be no.
there wouldn't be any of that.
Fuck boxism. Like there would.
Watch your fingers.
What's a fuck box?
I feel a little horny.
Corporate shills.
That's what he calls his computer.
Yeah, I fuck it all the time. It doesn't
Called
know
computer money pit.
It's made out of electronics. Doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
I don't know if we did it, but yeah, you did. Well, never mind. I'm stupid.
Mike is
Velocity
low.
is coded for 12 to 14. Are you talking about gigabytes per second there?
No, we're not going down that rabbit hole. No.
Because that would be
No.
fucking epic if it was. And then all this SSD talk could just go out. And then Obi-Wan come out and just shit on people. SSD is trash. Look at that
Super
trash.
sexual device.
Leo, go play your Xbox One S and go play your Fallout till your fucking
Obi-
Xbox crashes.
You wouldn't be able to do anything because all I got to do is this.
Is Bomber here yet?
He's in the chat.
you got-
Yeah, I see him in the chat.
I think he's popping in. I thought he was gonna.
He said he
jump
wasn't
in,
home
and
yet.
then he's
He's
That's not the
he's
first
still on
time
his
that
back,
popped
huh?
up on my
Okay.
screen. I've noticed that, Wilmy.
What's that?
Yeah, that
Not
last
the first time
customer.
that's popped up on my screen. You've been muted.
Oh, you saw that? Nice. See, that's when you get annoying and you start talking about all this weird shit. I just hit mute. It's really easy to do here. It's a lot easier than on Discord. Yep, it's awesome. See, like for it, he's muted right now. He doesn't even realize it. Look at him. Look at that face.
It doesn't say it anywhere that I'm muted.
See?
He's just like, I got co-host power, bitch.
For sure.
Can you guys hear him at all? Because he's muted.
Yeah. We can still
Oh, I
hear
can
him.
hear him.
Yeah, I mean, you're.
You guys really suck. I was trying to play a Jedi mind trick on him, and you just fucking...
No, I noticed the last time you did it, it says the host muted you.
Ah, did it?
He's actually paying attention.
Yeah, see, The host has muted your mic.
I can't turn off your camera though, or can I? I don't know. Anyway, but what is this? Vogel says a PC is like a boat. Bust out another 1,000. Oh, dude, it's a lot worse than that.
I mean, honestly, okay, a PC you can either sink thousands and thousands of dollars into and get a beast, or you can get one that plays what you need to and stay under $1,000. Now, mind you, are you going to run it on Ultra? No. But if you want to play PC, you can get one for an entry level under $1,000, and it will play almost everything. So
And you can break it really fast.
We just
you can break anything really fast.
You can download Afterburner and crank them settings all the way up.
Well, I mean, if you buy under $1,000 computer and you crank it all the way up, you deserve what you get.
If you ain't buying anything PC related, it's going to play anything for $1,000 or under.
I mean, it'll run it on low.
You'd be lucky.
I mean, you can play League of Legends.
It's about it.
You can play PUBG on
Fortnite
ultra
too.
low settings.
Doesn't that play on everything?
We lost
Fortnite.
Jokey.
So what I do find funny is Sony's. Can we go to this? Let me the games revealed that for Sony.
Yeah, go ahead.
So what I find funny is they released the games that should be releasing on day one with Sony, and one of them is Fortnite. Which I was like, isn't that a given? Like, isn't that going to be on everything for the next 15 years? So I mean,
hold that thought just for a second.
Go.
Battletoads!
Xbot, what's up? Z
Where?
Black Gamer, thank you for the super chat. $2 super chat. Love you. Flove you all?
It blows you, not loves you.
All right.
Xbox should get like a collector's edition for Battletoads, since he's like the only person in the community asking for it.
I mean, isn't he the only person asking for the game? What's up, Mooch?
Who's yelling Mooch?
But I mean, so here's the list of games that are coming out that are confirmed PlayStation 5 games. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dirt 5, Destiny 2, which is no shocker, even though Destiny 3 is supposedly supposed to be announced sometime. Fortnite, Godfall, Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2, Husk, that has you written all over it.
Oh, dear God.
The Lord of the Rings Gollum,
That's a new one.
Outriders. I can't wait to see gameplay of that. Quantum Error, Scarlet Nexus, Vampire Masquerade, Watch Dogs Legion. I mean, some of these, it's like I'm not shocked at some of them. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess sometimes you always hope for something that you haven't heard of, but yeah, like the Fortnite, that kind of cracked me up. It's like it's on everything, so shouldn't it be there?
Wow. Okay, I just want to tell you how weird Twitter actually truly is. I just tried to respond to Z Black, and all I said is, sorry, I can't change that. And it told me my comment was probably filtered, and it filters anything that looks like spam.
But isn't it your own post?
He's like, it's my stream, bitch.
What in the hell? Okay, whatever.
Like, I mean,
that makes no sense.
I mean, with everything that's posted on Twitter, it's gonna filter that out because
yeah,
I mean,
holy
shit, we can see him better. What'd you do? Clean the cum off your camera?
We can see you now.
Yes.
I think he probably changed the setting from 360p probably.
I was expecting a better, response from him than that, weren't you?
Yeah, no, it was like, yes, I won't tell you what really happened. Xbot, thanks for the super chat, 448. Wilmy Toads. No.
Toads.
Well,
no, we don't need that one. And Justin says, let me pull him up here. The nerd in me actually thinks the VRS is going to be the real MVP next generation.
I could see that with as much as VR's been pushed. And I'm not talking PlayStation, I'm not talking Xbox, I'm talking like Wilmy's talked about and Jeepers and other people. The fact that you can't get your hands on a Quest, the fact that it's hard to get almost any VR unit right now, that should show you how many are getting bought.
yeah. I know a lot of friends that have them.
Wait, is he talking about VRS or VR?
I'm going with VR.
Yeah, he said VRS, which is
I'm
virtual
ignoring the
shading.
yes.
It's like they're just begging to talk tech. Mute me.
You have to resist the urge, Obi. It's like when I go in a department store, I'm not allowed to touch other people. You'd have to resist the urge. Crispy Bomb, what's up, man?
Don't resist the urge.
So, I mean, is anybody else shocked at some of the ones that they've announced will be on there? Like Valhalla,
Well, that's a given.
You were a sexy bitch, dude. Right? I'll lick you. I mean,
Hey, where's that
yeah.
that piggy sound? That wee.
Squeal like a pig.
Squeal like a pig, boy.
I think Crispy Bomb has the most beautiful voice in the community, even better than Noof Nukem's. I want to throw that out there.
Like, I'll be honest, I make fun of his voice, but I think it's
badass.
funny, and it reminds me. Look. Some of you are old enough. Some of you are not. Most of you should remember the Marlboro Man. He had that raspy voice. I always thought it was a cool voice.
So Crispy's the Marlboro Man.
That's why I call him the
Holy
Marlboro
shit.
Man. I
He
mean,
is the man.
Mind blown.
who remembers watching Saturday morning cartoons and seeing Joe Camel and you wanted to be Joe Camel? He had all the damn chicks. It's like, I want to be Joe Camel. I don't know what he is, but I want to be Joe Camel.
Yeah, Wilmy, I think you need a ponytail there, buddy.
Okay, you kind of look like Dee Snider. I don't know why, but I look over at you. You got black hair. I'm like a Dee Snider with black hair. I mean,
Just trying out for war.
This slightly turns me on more than the other bastard.
see, I'm not the only one that was like, you're kind of cute.
Oh,
Hey, Fork, if you're into that, you should watch the first episode of
No,
the Black.
no. I already know where you're going with that.
what's that? Oh, that's a geek.
Oh, Black Mirror. Yeah, go to Black. Yeah, first episode
No.
of Black Mirror. It's all you.
That's a nice guitar. It's gone.
So, anyways,
Sexiest man alive.
Anybody else's thoughts on the PlayStation 5 games? Like, all of these we've either heard of coming. The only one that kind of, I was like, oh, really, was the Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2.
Where's the first party games? Because that's all that matters.
I don't know. They're not, they swallowed them.
Where's their launch lineup?
They fell out on the
Yeah.
truck. I mean, I
I
don't
don't think they have, because I don't think that they have any.
Well, I mean, they haven't confirmed. These are confirmed. There's a whole bunch of unconfirmed that I'm sure.
The
as we
games
get
when they come out
closer-
that they're gonna have are gonna be fucking amazing.
I mean,
But
any
I don't
game that
think
comes
they're
out on
gonna have any
PlayStation
games
5
ready for launch day.
or on Xbox One X, Series X, it's going to look amazing. They're going to look great. At the end of the day, regardless which one you buy it, they're
Still
gonna
wearing a
look
mask,
great.
Wilmy? Is that your real face?
Yeah, I've got one that looks just like you, but it's just got a big crack right down the front, and it smells funny.
Is that a mask, or are you looking at your ass in the mirror?
Is there a
He's
difference?
looking at your ass in the mirror or something.
My ass is
That's
sexy.
weird.
Oh, and by the way, Chris Bomb,
Go make me some French fried taters.
he keeps
Oh, yeah.
asking in the chat. So, oh, never knew Wilmy was a cop. No, Wilmy was never a cop.
You're a cop?
He
No.
just plays with on TV.
I mean, he was a pig.
I was never a
He
cop.
played a cop. Oh, that's right. He played a cop in a porno he once did.
Correct.
Yeah, too bad it was with your mom.
Oh,
That's fucked up.
Probably my
Damn.
mom.
It probably was.
you can only see it in
Now that I
Japan.
think about it.
He's like,
She did go
Dad?
to college.
I came on the podcast to let you know, Wilmy, that my mom said hi.
Did you get Camilla?
Where's the back child support, motherfucker?
yep.
I'm gonna get a
College, so I
letter soon.
expect it till I was 25.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, anyways, back to the Sega thing.
Oh, you mean the PlayStation 5 games?
No, we're done with that. Moving on. Microsoft to
fine.
purchase a former PlayStation major franchise to make exclusive on Xbox Series X.
And the rumors are it's going to be Metal Gear.
That would be
Yeah.
shocking.
You're buying
that
a
would-
second party, or they're buying a second party?
They'll go into PlayStation or some shit.
Wait, what?
Weren't they talking about Silent Hill going to PlayStation?
I think there was rumors of that, but then the developer came out and squashed the rumors of making any Silent Hill.
But this week,
Yeah.
the Pyramid Head shows up on Dead by Daylight.
I don't care about that game, but that was an awesome freaking trailer.
Yes, but if you're gonna release that, why not see that, see how much people grab it, and then maybe go from there as far as, hey, you know what, we're still relevant,
Get
maybe
them
make a
talking
game.
again.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
Exactly.
If you get them talking, and Snake Eye, thanks for the super chat, $4.99. Nips out fork, stops salami time. And if you're a cop, Wilmy, you gotta tell us, please be Metal Gear, please. I'm sorry, man.
I am not a cop, I promise, dude. I promise that one.
That's probably
Look,
one of
before
the
I
best
suck your
super
dick,
chats.
you gotta tell me you're a cop, all right? Horizon Zero Dawn is a great game. Wilmy, I think Wilmy's played that, haven't you, Wilmy?
You gotta stop.
Yeah,
salami.
I gave
Yeah.
him the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, he's saying thank you. I'm stupid.
Xbox
so
says,
back to
"Ew,
Metal Gear Solid."
though. Oh God, he says that.
And
Now,
Battletoads.
would it be the studio behind Metal Gear or Kojima himself?
Ugh, no.
Okay. Whoa. If
No.
Kojima himself made Metal Gear Solid for Xbox, wouldn't that be rather funny since he made fun of all of us shooters that we didn't understand the game?
shooter.
Yeah, bro shooters. Yet he's gonna make a game.
Yeah, I mean, still,
Logic.
I don't know though.
A
This is
shooter, right?
interesting.
Metal Gear is a shooter.
Well, it makes sense that he would make it. He's got to pay the bills, right?
Yeah, because unfortunately the other game he made flopped because people played it and then realized I don't understand it. I've played it 5 times. I'm still lost.
But the
I
bad
haven't played it. All I know is it looks like your UPS.
it's not owned by Kojima, is it? It's owned by Konami.
It's owned by Konami, but Kojima
different-
made it and then he left and then he
Yeah.
severed ties with Konami.
So they
And-
probably hold the IP.
I would think so, but then that goes back to
I think so,
the
yeah.
rumors that came out 2 months ago about Sony buying Konami and Xbox buying Konami. I mean, could Microsoft
Well, I
be
mean,
buying
There was a
Konami?
rumor that Obi was buying Konami at one time. So
I mean,
Yep.
that's because I wrote it on
Only
the
had
bathroom
sent me
wall.
the funds to my PayPal.
Also, Jared's
Kojima
mom
is
was gonna
just
buy
one of the
it.
creators.
Jared's
There's
mom
one
is too busy having
She
sex
is.
with other people.
That's what I said.
Well, that too, but she makes time.
She went.
Yeah, I agree with David. David, I completely agree. If they buy Metal Gear, they need to keep Kojima away from it. I'm sorry. I was a huge Metal Gear fan. Kojima kind of became like a movie producer at some point in his career.
I mean, since when did games become mailing simulators? I mean, I watched Wilmy play.
I don't know, man. There's Goat Simulator. There's
Okay,
Fish
Goat
Simulator,
Simulator's
there's
funny. It,
Farming Simulator.
my
Subway
kids make
Train.
themselves laugh. Farming Simulator's great. You get to farm stuff and pick stuff.
You go around
Just move to
sacrifice
Nebraska.
people and then get horns.
And Shizno, I agree, dude. I think a lot of these rumors are what people wish they could hear or what they would, hope would happen.
So,
Yeah.
so here's my question. With today, the news being what it is and whatnot, and Infinite, thanks for the $2 super chat. You guys have me in tears tonight. Great show, guys. Thanks, man.
Welcome.
they kind of
Who's?
work
I mean,
like
if Wilmy owned his own newspaper, what stops him from saying, "Hey, Konami's being bought out by Nintendo"? Sources say. Well, he doesn't have to print a retraction, but a whole bunch of people are going to click on your article. So, I mean, to me, this sounds great, but at the same time, it seems like every month someone's buying Konami, and it almost reminds me of the whole GameStop selling itself just to get someone to fucking buy it. It's like, please, someone buy me.
Can you imagine if you're an employee for that studio? And
I mean,
just
I'd be like,
being on Twitter, be like,
we,
oh, fuck,
are we
gonna get-
selling?
Are we selling? Are we getting bought? What's going on here? What's going to happen to my pension?
Yeah. Do I need to take my 401k out and move it to something a little safer?
No,
Hey,
not at all.
Xbot, let me know when you want to live stream Minecraft Dungeons, dude. I downloaded it. It was in Game Pass. Didn't cost me shit.
$1.
Bring it with you.
Where the fuck's my invite, Xbot? God.
I mean, first of all, it's you.
You got to yell Battletoads.
Second of all, it's
I mean,
Battletoads!
That was horrible.
no offense, James.
Hey, when did you refill that?
Might make some French fried taters.
See, he went
no
from
offense,
When
one.
did you refill that?
What?
Because every time you take a drink, it doesn't look like it's gone down.
I've been.
I mean,
refilling it.
Obi would know about going down.
That's not what I heard.
On your mom. I mean,
It's
Hey,
it's
she
that
said thank
infinite
you.
Mug that Thor
She did.
had when he met. What's
She
his
also
dick
said,
in that
"Leave
Marvel
$5
movie?
next time, damn it."
Also, James,
Feels
I'm
it
pretty
so.
sure Xbox has seen you play like Call of Duty, and
Oh, I see where this is going. Oh,
so
that's
Oh,
that comes from your friend, man. Damn.
yeah, he's a good friend. Dude. He's my favorite.
I mean, Wilmy told me on stream to quit playing military, so
Well, I'm sure he could do Minecraft Dungeons. It's basically baby's first Diablo, right?
I don't know. That might be a little too complicated.
It's
yeah,
probably
just
too
press XB
complicated.
over and over again.
It's probably way too complicated.
What?
But
Whoa, go back. What the fuck? What the hell does that mean, Crispy?
golf
either-
with your friends.
Either Crispy is turning into SpongeBob and he's putting jelly on his burgers, or he means you're going to be jealous of his burger.
So here's my first question.
Well,
Are you at 6 beers or 8 beers when you type this? That way we can decipher what it's supposed to mean.
No, he's saying you're going to be jealous of his burger.
Yeah,
but he's saying it like a
jealous of it.
you know.
I don't even have good beer he's drinking.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Okay, I'm gonna be jealous of your burger. Send me pictures. That way I can be envious of your burger, and it better not be a booger from your goddamn nose, dude.
Wait till it toilet.
Infinite, thanks for becoming a member.
Oh,
Woohoo! Yay! I'll play with the nipples for you. Yay! Oh,
Oh,
You're
God.
not playing
We're-
anybody's nipples, damn it. All
He
right,
just no. He was just playing. What the fuck? For
all right.
We'll get the hell close him down.
okay. So Konami's being bought by somebody this month. We don't know who, but next month it'll be someone different.
platinum
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, it's just-
Bam.
But anyway, all right. Amnesia Rebirth. Anybody ever play the game Amnesia? If you haven't, you
Missing out, yeah. I know.
I have
Damn.
not.
I've watched gameplay of it
I
a few
mean,
times.
what if I don't remember playing it?
It
was
probably
actually
wasn't that
one
Play it
good.
again?
Played games.
I mean, with a game of amnesia, that kind of sparks the question of I don't remember.
You're so goddamn funny. All right. But anyway, Amnesia Rebirth is due. There, from the article I'm seeing, is end of this year, sometime next year. There's going to be more like Soma for some odd reason.
Okay, so I got a question, and Wilmy, I'm going to ask you because I mean you are the resident horror game. Have you played Amnesia?
Yeah,
Is it any good?
it's not bad. I
Which
mean,
means-
it takes a little getting used to.
Is it worth playing
Yeah,
if you haven't?
totally.
Did you guys ever play Layers of Fear?
That's fucking good shit. I loved it personally.
If you like that, you play Amnesia. What do
Yeah.
you say,
You
Wilmy?
got a Ronald McDonald mask?
No, I do not.
That's just creepy
Damn
as shit.
That's your next purchase.
No, I don't have a Ronald
What's
McDonald.
your way for the Dr. Satan mask?
I've been trying to find one actually.
Dr. Satan!
Those fucking Ronald McDonald's videos on YouTube, bro. Those are.
Okay.
So back to Amnesia Rebirth. It's being reborn. Okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
And Frictional says jump scares are fine, except they want a different type of scariness in this new game. They want to scare you in different ways, and they're not going to get into spoilers, but they're going to be using a lot of bait and switch that showcases the evolution of the game from its previous titles.
Just send them nudes of me. I mean, that's scary.
That's pretty fucking creepy, but
I don't know. This might turn on some people.
not very many.
The internet's a creepy place.
I mean, that's kind of cool that they actually want to figure out a different way to scare you besides the jump scare that so many people have done.
Damn, that
And
is
so many people
wild.
have gone down that they actually want to try something else. My only worry is a lot of times when people try something different, the community's not ready for it, I guess is the wording.
Thanks for the super chat, Nano.
Nano says, so far tonight we've got a midget mother having sex with a cop in a mask and an SSD being powered, express delivered in the shape of a Metal Gear 5 Sonic watches.
I wish I could say we could make this up, but we can't. All of that has been said in one way or another.
And he's not
Wait,
wrong.
where did the midget mother part come in?
Oh, when Wilmy said I slept with your mom, and Joker said, "Oh no, that was my mom," and then someone said she's a midget, and just
Damn, bro, your mom's a
my
midget.
God. That was awesome.
Compared to me, yeah.
That was great.
Jesus.
oh my god.
So she was Wilmy's little helper.
Hey, at work today, I told a lady that she's a Filipino dwarf because, according to the internet, anybody 4'10" and below is a dwarf, and she's 4'9".
Holy shit. Bomber!
Oh my god!
What's up?
We missed
Sorry.
you.
How I've missed
Yeah.
your beard.
How's the thing?
Can you stroke the beard while you rotate the finger? Like, can you do it in the beard?
You got the
They
creepiest
get
goddamn
lost.
middle finger, I swear to God.
What's up, y'all?
You know what's impressive is that your finger can get lost in that beard. That's how long that beard is. Like, that's
It's kind of substantial. Man,
I'm tired.
sorry.
Oh, fucking
So I
man.
kind of jumped in.
so. Back to the rebirth. I think it's exciting that they're actually going to try to scare people a different way. Because jump scares are cool and everything, but how many times you watched a movie and because you watched so many horror movies, you know where it's going before it happens because you've already seen the blueprint. So,
See, that's my thing. Like, I wish movies would take that note. Like, jump scares are fine, but like movies now with horror movies, they rely on them way too much.
Well, it's the same way with a lot of the genres. Like, if you watch a lot of action movies, you know where they're going to go with it. You know, or
well, it's gonna go to
They go
a
quarter
car
mile at a
scene
time.
that lasts 25 minutes now because that's how long it has to last now. While they do all sorts of insane stuff that if you did it in a real car, it'd fucking break. And
Because we gotta go a quarter mile at a time.
Fucking
oh dear
Doom
God.
Slayer.
life.
While we
You
drink our
just
Corona.
fucking make a Fast and Furious. You
I
got
did.
Doom Slayer in the house.
Does that light up?
Rotate the fingers.
Uh,
I can't. Like, I can do
You
this.
could do it.
I can
You
do
could do
this.
it. You could do it.
I
No
can
wonder
do
the demons are jealous. They can't move their
this.
finger like that. Oh,
Right? That's the guy where the phrase "sit on it and rotate."
So-
they don't have to rotate. Not
to a
with those
topic
fingers.
that made me and Bomber sad. Bomber, you wanna lead into it, or have you even looked at the article?
That sounded good.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. You go ahead and lead into it, and I'll.
BlizzCon is canceled, which
Oh,
BlizzCon
yeah.
happens in October,
Oh,
and they're already canceling it.
It's.
are you guys surprised?
I'm not really.
You know,
surprised.
honestly, I'm a little bit surprised because it's May, almost June, and we're 5 months away, and they're just canceling it. Like,
I
they're
think-
not even waiting.
I'm so surprised I didn't even open that article.
Like my thing is, I personally believe, like I told you or told y'all, is that it's Mikey Barra. You never know. He could show up, or not. Let's say he shows up, but what if he does? What if like one of the little snippets is all of a sudden it shows Blizzard and here's Mikey Barra and says, "Hey, WoW's coming to console." I mean, that would be huge. StarCraft coming to console. I mean, Heroes of the Storm. Like basically, if they can bring their whole lineup to console, I mean that'd be huge. I mean, it would be massive. And maybe they do it. I mean, maybe not. Maybe this is just they're just canceling it because they don't feel like they're going to be able to be ready with what they want to show. I mean, because really, if you think about it, what games are they going to show? Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4. And then we don't know when Shadowlands comes out. So
Shadowlands, from what people are saying in the alpha, is looking like possibly December, January is what they're
Yeah.
saying.
And see, and so if
That's
you're
not creepy.
putting these games that long out, I mean, Overwatch 2, what is next year?
Yeah.
Diablo 4 be between next year to the next year after. So I mean, I don't know. It makes sense. I mean, you don't have anything.
I mean,
other
maybe
than your
they're-
mobile Diablo, maybe.
Maybe they're trying to avoid the whole E3 thing where
Another
people were
mobile
talking about they bought plane tickets and couldn't get them refunded and other things. They're like, hey, we're just going to end it now. That way, if we can't do it, we can't do it.
Yeah.
Could be.
So sad news. Life
It's
goes
terrible.
on.
It's terrible.
Now, a question: if they were to bring all of their stuff to a console, would that turn into a bidding war with everyone of who is going to get it?
No, I think
No,
what they would do is they would do straight consoles. Like it wouldn't just be Xbox. I mean, unless Microsoft just goes ahead and gives them a lot of money, which
No,
I mean, maybe they
Activision
will.
owns Blizzard. I don't see that going through.
I don't think so either. I think Activision will
No.
put everything
No.
on all platforms, which makes sense. I'm okay with it. Like, don't even put it.
Oh yeah, I'd be
exclusive.
fine
There's-
with it going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, both devices can use keyboard and mouse, so why not? It's to that point already. Then the whole possibility of like everybody talking about the what is it the leak that came out for the controller configuration. Maybe it does come to consoles and people that have. I don't know how you're gonna play WoW with a remote, but hey, good luck.
You can always try, right?
I mean, you can try. Exactly. I mean, there are other games out there that are kind of complicated and can still use a controller, but I wouldn't do it for WoW. But that's just me. But hey, if it gets you into the game, who cares? Or it gets the game to console, I don't care.
Wilmy did bring a friend. He's kind of cute.
I don't
want to
pale,
play
play a
but he's
game.
cute.
Wants to play a game.
And
wanna
actually, he
play
kind of
game.
looks like Bomber's sister. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, but I think
Minus
he's,
the beard. Minus the beard. He doesn't have the beard, so. And say hello to my friend Billy. You may know Billy.
Yes, sir.
He wants to play a game.
If it involves anything within my pants, I'm not playing again.
Did you say a
It
game?
really
No.
does, but I do have a beard. See, he doesn't. He likes to be clean shaven. He likes his makeup to show.
that's right. Hey, I
But-
love it.
Madonna.
And J-Mo, he does come with a green Monte Carlo, by the way.
I swear I'm never gonna leave that day down.
Oh, by the way,
That's why
I
I'll
did
never
find
be
a
drinking again.
green 1996 Monte Carlo.
Mine was a '97, or my dad's.
It doesn't matter, in Alabama for $1,000.
Hey, you can get
Mind
my
you,
dad's
with all the
house.
grass around it, I don't know if it's really green or if the grass is green.
And Lupa, no, this is actually my mother. Actually, I think she
Makes a lot of sense.
I think he's got more skin than my mother does about this point.
Oh.
I mean, probably.
That's dark.
And Z Black.
I mean, Wilmy said she passed away, so I mean that's part of.
I don't really care. I met the lady one time. She gave birth to me. We weren't even really friends after that. It's okay. We moved
Okay, Crispy Bomb. First of all, Trouser Snake games are fun. You should try it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm never gonna live that crap down. I should have never.
I love you,
I think it
Bomber.
Will not be drinking on a podcast.
Do it again.
Ever. Absolutely not.
I
If
already
anything, it'll
miss
be
you.
beer in the future.
I just love how the conversations would start and then
It's
take
awful. It
turns,
was terrible.
and then take
Oh,
another
dude, it was
turn.
Awesome.
Because, dude, I watched it.
Oh, it
and
was a good
I
time.
rewatched it, and I'm like, no, this is
But
bad.
it's a good time.
Terrible.
It was worth it. Don't lie to yourself.
I am going to switch over. I'm going to bring Obi in, and I'm going to drop out for a second.
Oh snap!
Oh,
Who's going to control the podcast? What the
split
broadcaster? What the
Who's
fuck?
that?
Yeah, that's not Obi.
The fuck? There he is. How
It
was
just
the
like
closet?
resets
Did
my
you
camera
sell
all the
out, you
time.
son of a
Back.
bitch?
Split broadcast. Isn't that
Kind of weird how it goes
Back in the
camera, no camera, camera, no camera, can't. Fucked up camera,
That's
can't, no
by
camera.
design.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Obi.
How are you doing, Obi?
Pretty good. No, waiting for this guy about to show up because I'm selling one of the TVs in my house. So
Hell yeah.
he said
Is
he's
that what
about
we call it now?
15 minutes
TV?
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
So,
got the shades on over there now.
So Remedy's next game shows up on Epic Game Store under a code name.
Good for them. I think it's kind of funny because everybody was like, Sony's buying them. Then it was Microsoft. Then it was back to Sony. I'm like, they're just gonna release their crap on everything. Like Remedy's gonna be their own thing, which I hope they stay their own.
I'm surprised they would have a placeholder for a new game since they're still making the DLC for Control.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Sweet sunglasses, bro.
Because they got an Alan Wake DLC for Control coming out, and then one more, I forget what the name was.
Which I thought that was pretty cool that Alan Wake came on Game Pass.
That's so awesome. That
With
game's so good.
especially like the timing though. You have Alan Wake, all of a sudden that thing shows up on Epic's thing. Like it's just kind of crazy. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you would think,
But
after
probably them
making
promoting the
what?
DLC too.
Yeah.
They're probably promoting the DLC because a lot of people aren't going to know Alan Wake from Alan Wake. So
I mean, that's
how
very
long
true.
has it been since Alan Wake was released?
Dude, it's a 3
Oh,
year
wow.
old.
a
So
long time,
years.
I think
Five years, 6 years?
more than that.
like 7.
Like
8?
7 to 8.
7 or 8, maybe. Yeah, something like that.
Probably longer than that.
That
'Cause, I
game
mean,
was
you gotta
so
think this
goddamn
came out.
good. It's good right now. If you haven't played it, go play it.
Look,
Yeah, I
Xbox
mean,
One-
if you have Game Pass, why not try it? What's the worst thing that
Xbox One
happens?
is
You
2013.
download a game
This
and
came out a couple of years prior to the 360 ending. So yeah, it's like
Yeah.
8, 9, 10 years old.
Jesus.
And it still
84
holds up
years?
pretty well.
Yeah, it's
I mean, give it a
It
whirl.
does.
Yeah, see,
Crazy Greek
14
dude,
years.
14 years. Good God.
been
Xbox, it's been 84 years. It's been 84
Definitely
years since I
84
last
years.
felt a penis.
Okay, I swear. Now all I see is that stupid meme of the chick from the Titanic.
Yep.
You mean your girlfriend?
Yep.
Okay.
Rose,
Yes, hey, she got good legs.
I'll never let
She's
you
got
go.
good
I'll
legs.
Also never let you on this store.
I just don't look above the knee. I just
Hey.
keep my eyes down.
She's got that freaking heart of the sea or whatever. Hell yeah, that makes money.
My Heart Will Go On, isn't that
That's
what
right.
it was, or some shit?
No, that's
Yeah,
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
Dion?
Dion.
How do you all feel about No Man's Sky coming to Xbox Game Pass?
That's also
Good question, Anthony.
It's
Does
actually pretty
anybody
good.
play that?
I used to, and then I quit playing it because it's
I mean,
I
mind you,
played
that
the-
was the first video game I've ever heard of that the community sued the developer. So I
Well,
mean,
or tried. They just but the developer did
no question.
well. They did exactly what BioWare needs to do with Anthem. They fully redid it, brought it back out, and brought out what was intended.
And I think
What
everything
everybody
they
thought it
added
was going to be, and it's been great. I've seen some comments people were putting on Twitter like, it's coming to Game Pass, it's going to revitalize this game. And the game's been revitalized, so I don't know what Game Pass is just going to help it be shown to people
I
that's
heard the
never seen
VR
it
is
before.
really cool too.
okay, Crazy
yeah.
Greek dude gave us false information. The game came out 3,662 days ago, according to Blind Impulse, which equates to about 10 years.
Whatever, I don't care. It's
Sounds
freaking
good.
old.
But it's
Yeah,
good.
I mean-
and it's still good.
Yeah,
Right
it's
now.
still
Play
good.
it, you'll enjoy
it's
it.
Literally good.
Um,
It's awesome.
So moving from that topic, 18 games that seemingly vanished, which me and Wilmy were talking about this. Some of these games I've never heard of.
No,
And that's probably why they vanished. But then there's some like Metroid Prime 4, 2 years since last announcement, Skull and Bones, which all of us saw that E3 a couple years
Ubisoft.
ago.
Yeah, Ubisoft is canning
The, la-
that.
the
100%.
last announcement, 2 years, 10 months, 10 days ago. Payday
that
3.
Witchfire looked pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. It looked.
I think it's
like it was
supposed to be
gonna
next month. There's a rumor that Metroid Prime will be announced or shown off, but they are
Yeah.
working on it.
I mean, that'd be
'Cause they
cool.
talked about it, what was it, the
Fine with
second to last Nintendo Direct, I think?
I mean, when was the last Metroid released? It's got to be.
Jeez.
That's a
that
question
long.
for Anthony. He's the Nintendo fanboy I know.
Anthony, when was the last Metroid released?
What was that?
That come out of Fork?
That came
Yeah, it came out of Fork. I can change my voice. I have
What
all
the
sorts of voices
fuck?
in my head.
I'm now a radio guy.
I
What's up?
agree.
I am now an official spokesman for Hello.
Because they released
Damn it, Anthony, you fail me.
When are we gonna talk?
What the hell, Anthony?
nope.
Damn it, you son of a bitch!
What were you saying, Leo?
Oh, I said that Metroid was, they released one for the 3DS and one for the Wii U. The Wii U one was the weird one with like little munchkin
So
versions
what
of-
you're saying is it was a long ass time ago, because wasn't the Wii
No,
and
not
U
that long
like in
ago.
1990?
When are we gonna talk about those assholes releasing that Dead Island 2 trailer? That
17?
Oh, dude, Dead Island
that's
2.
like
That
everybody's.
thing's gone.
That
thing
thing-
doesn't exist.
Dead Island 2 had like a gameplay alpha they were showing, and then it just disappeared off the face of the fucking earth.
Yep.
Dead Island
just
2,
made it
5 years, 10 months, 12 days.
Jesus,
I,
it was so
I personally
good.
still feel like
Yeah,
Dying
they
Light
tried.
is still the same thing. Like Dying Light was showed off, and then it's like,
Yeah, maybe, maybe not.
yeah,
kinda thing.
like it
Yeah.
had all this
It's in
aspiration.
limbo.
Yeah,
I mean-
I think it's
Yeah.
either one of the two big companies helped push it.
Beyond Good and Evil 2. When it was announced
Yeah.
11 years ago, 10 months,
Yeah,
25 days.
Oh, that's the one with the
another one.
photographer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that-
don't care for that.
Lupa-
I mean, some of these games I like
That'd be
faintly
cool.
remember, and some of them I don't. But I mean, some of them. I mean, I'd love to see some of these actually come out, or find out that they're actually still working on them. Star Citizen made me laugh because there's a
that-
GoFundMe on that.
Oh, yeah, I'm
and
not even.
Well, technically, you can't play some of that game.
Yeah,
Star
That game's made
Citizen.
more money than I think any game.
Oh yeah.
but I will
Can't
say that like
actually do
I know
anything in the
Lupa was
fucking-
Oh, there we go.
Skull and Bones will be here in July. I hope God not, because what they showed of it is no. Just no.
Disappointing.
Crispy,
well,
Crispy Bomb
Anthony,
says Fork reminds me of a Oompa Loompa when it comes to keeping a cast on track.
What?
We've been talking about the
Well,
topic.
I mean, I'm keeping them online. You son of a bitch! Fuck you.
To backtrack a minute,
Actually,
Anthony
see, the
did
point is that
say.
Fork is the one that usually derails the topic.
Okay, first of all,
That's very true.
I derail us because sometimes there's a shiny.
That's always a shiny
Squirrel!
for you.
Anthony
always
did
do
say
as well.
the last he knew was that Metroid 4 got delayed because they revamped it, and that's all he knows.
Kinda
Yeah,
like
they had
crack
to.
that. I mean,
They started off like Final Fantasy
There's
remake.
one.
They little like.
Hey, I'm not that bad of a director. I mean, just because Wilmy,
You're fired.
yeah,
First time on the show, and he fired you.
he's like, Fork, take the wheel, son of a bitch.
You've been fired by Jared.
Welcome to the Flaming Wreck. It is now.
yeah.
I walk away, give Fork the wheel, and son of a bitch.
Yep. Welcome to the
We're
dumpster
we're in a
fire.
ditch somewhere. Going, we took a left somewhere.
So,
Don't
what are we
remember.
going over? The games that disappeared?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and how some of them,
Yeah.
like Two Worlds 3. Who played Two Worlds 2?
That was
I
trash.
don't
So
even know
was the
what
first
two.
one.
Two Worlds. That was the one on 360, wasn't
Yes.
Yes, and it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
It had 6 levels, and it was
Crap.
trash.
Yeah, it was complete crap.
it? Yeah,
They
I,
made
it
yeah,
second.
I played it, I was all excited. It was just like, oh, this is horrible.
However, if you bought the collector's edition, the women's breast looked very real.
And don't forget, you could get that awesome armor for your horse that did nothing.
Yeah.
Yep. That's very true.
Or if you were smart enough to
like
keep the
Oblivion,
white shirt that
but
you
you
got at
paid
level
for it on
2, it
Oblivion.
actually was the most powerful item in the game once you figured out you could put runes in it.
Yeah.
Funny thing is,
It's
you can
broken
still
as
buy
hell.
the Oblivion
Oh, yeah, it was
armor.
broke as shit, dude. I went back and I'm like, level 2, you say, huh? Okay.
All right.
Catch you later,
How far
Obi.
down the list did you make it?
We scrolled down to Skull and Bones. We talked about Metroid Prime, Witchfire, Payday
Two
3.
Worlds.
We skipped over because no one plays Payday 2. And got to Two Worlds.
I mean, I'm not surprised that Payday 3 is like a thing that didn't happen because they just put out like the add-ons for the second one and they still make money. There's still the people that buy it. I know a handful of people that do.
I have tried to play that game. It is still so damn buggy.
I couldn't get into it.
Which game's that?
Payday 2.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Like
I know
I've
a guy who
tried.
said he threw the money bag that had like an explosive in it, and instead of just landing with the money, it blew everyone up and he failed. I'm like, yeah, that's why I don't fucking play that. That's ridiculous.
So I played it with my nephew, and we put the drill on the safe, only to find out that apparently you have to stand there because apparently they overheat even when you get the most sophisticated. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Like, it is one of the dumbest games I've ever played in my life.
Does it
I've
have
yet
a
to
skill
touch it.
check on the drill?
Yeah, and if you fail, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh, and then if you actually do get away and you get in the car, it is the worst driving game I've ever played. Like whoever
Really
did it's
that
like,
bad?
okay, we're gonna put a steering wheel, but it's gonna be like a joystick. So if you press left, it's gonna go freaking hard. Oh, sounds great, Bob.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's so bad.
Worst
But
strategy ever.
I mean, some of these games, I'm hoping we hear something. Lupa said that we may hear something from about Skull and Bones
Skull
in
and-
June. Which Lupa, I'm hoping that we hear something because from the little bit that we saw, difference was you don't
It
board
looks real,
ships.
but
You
no.
actually are a ship.
It looks more or less like freaking Odyssey or Origins, and
Driver had
just
some
the
bad
ships,
So it's what?
and that's it. So I mean, I don't know. I'm not.
See, part of
I
me though
kinda
is
fell out of
Doesn't
love
tickle
with
my
it.
fancy.
when you go so long
Yeah.
in between showing a game and not doing anything, it makes me wonder what all is happening. Driver wasn't bad once you learned to turn the sensitivity down.
Dude,
Driver's
Driver.
a fun
Really?
game.
That's something I wish would come back. I don't know why.
Right?
I guess
I
that
would
nostalgia
love
of
to
how
see
Driver
it.
was.
That's all right.
enjoyed it.
I played it, and 8 years
So
later
good.
found out that there were all 90-degree turns in the game.
And Bomber wants to
Yeah.
come back with a green Monte Carlo. It has to have a green Monte Carlo.
Stop picking up all the hookers.
It's a two-door. It ain't gonna
Put
pick
them
up a
in the
lot.
trunk.
No, the driving wasn't great. But
No,
it was
Driver
a good
was-
game.
I mean, definitely. Yeah.
It'd be funny if Skull and Bones came out and the like ship combat's like B3.
Oh, dear God. That's a miss, Bob. Try again.
I mean, I guess whatever. I think with the whole Skull and Bones thing, anyway, overall would be if it can be what a lot of people was wanting, whatever the stupid,
Sea of Thieves.
yeah, Sea of Thieves,
Yeah.
like it could be that, but then you get armor, you get things that
I mean, Sea of
give you
Thieves.
bonuses, like you actually get stuff instead of just go grab a freaking chest or a skull and turn it. in.
Oh,
Like, that's
Lupa,
so
I was
funny.
just saying that you were talking about Skull and Bones coming out or getting announced. But I mean, at the end of the day, Sea of Thieves lives up to reality. The ocean is full of emptiness. There's
But
nothing
it's
out there.
pretty.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. I have played the game. The ocean looks awesome, but I get bored as shit real quick.
Oh,
I
dude.
haven't played it in weeks, and I
tough.
was the kind
Weeks?
of person that was playing it like
I haven't played it in
once
years.
a
Like I
week,
played it when it came out.
twice a
You should
week.
take a lot
with my
longer than
girlfriend.
a few weeks. You should like take
And-
months or years not playing that
Well,
game.
I'm going on weeks, and I was playing it at least once a week. And
So let me
it was
interrupt you real
coming
quick,
back
Husk.
when updates.
Are you
but
playing it because your girlfriend says we should play it?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm playing
I just-
it because we both enjoy it. It's one of the few games that we can both
okay. Well,
play
that's good.
together.
Honey, I like this game. I don't like it. Honey, we like this game.
We-
Oh, yeah, baby. I love this game.
Shit. Okay, we like it. I'm sorry.
Just turn her on to Minecraft Dungeons and be done.
Turn
Yeah,
around
we're gonna try it
and
out.
freaking Sea of Thieves. What the fuck are you thinking?
Right.
Right? Jesus.
Maybe she enjoys Sea of Thieves because there's action in the ocean where there's
She
not in the bedroom.
hates first person
Ooh.
anythings. Like
Oh.
she just can't do it. Q for it. And, yeah, that was the first.
There's
first
rocking
person.
here. I like it. I like it.
That was,
Why? Why? Oh,
that was the
Can we go
first
back to that rough ocean? It was so
person
good.
that she's ever played and been able to play. Like
I mean,
successfully.
ultimately, look,
So,
I know 5 people that play that game at least
no
once a
BJ
week.
for me, definitely not.
And honestly, it goes back to what I said. If that's what you enjoy, I'm happy for you because ultimately gaming is about bringing people together to enjoy a game.
No, it's not. It's about fucking arguing on Twitter. God damn it!
Hey,
Well,
it's about
damn it,
a
I've been doing it
plastic
wrong all this
box
time.
with some hardware in it, motherfucker. Get it.
All I heard was hard.
Hey,
Exactly.
it's
Of
about
course he did.
flip flopping on YouTube and making clickbait, and screaming and yelling in podcasts. That's what gaming's about. For it.
It's about plastic and boners.
So this entire time, I had this idea of a land where we can all get together, a
what you're-
utopia where we can touch each. I mean, play together and enjoy life.
So what you're saying is what I saw today, probably the best gameplay demo of any game in the last year. It was phenomenal. I know y'all probably already talked about it, but I don't care.
You're about like an hour and a half late, bro. We moved
fine.
on. So, anyways, back to I don't know. I lost my thought.
stuff and things.
Kingdom Hearts.
Wilmy, save us again. Where are we
Kingdom
going?
Hearts. What?
She
And
said
Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts.
Hearts.
talking about Man-Eater, the game, dude, I have never laughed so much on a video game in years.
Okay, so you know what?
It does look
I want to
like a
say something about
hilarious game.
Man-Eater.
I never.
I
played it.
have not heard a single person say anything bad about that game. Not a single thing. And to me, it's
Same
like,
here.
look, you know what?
I
Then go buy it, play it, because obviously it's a good game. Because I haven't heard a single person say, "Oh, the controls suck," or "Oh, this sucks." No,
I only have one complaint, but it's only minor.
that your
Like,
mom's
I've been
bitching
playing
isn't in
the
there.
hell out. Well, yes, but but it is something that I've heard other people say. Like it's a really fun game. The only things that some of us have talked about is like when you get into an Apex fight, the only thing we wish is like a lock-on system to fight them. The only thing we ask, they're like, other than that, it's fun as hell. It's just when you get into an Apex fight, you can't lock on, so you'll bite it, nothing, and you're just getting the shit kicked out of you. They're like, other than that, it's fun as hell.
Well, it's a progression game, right? You just
Cold will.
rinse,
I
repeat,
think that's how you
grow.
make people go crazy.
What I wound up doing was I didn't really play the story. I just kept going around eating fucking people.
Yeah.
I leveled up really super quick. I was
we-
level 30. I had maxed out my shark before I had taken out all the bounty hunters before I legitimately became an elder shark.
We were streaming while Wilmy was playing, and it was hilarious hearing him giggle and laugh about how he's biting people's heads off. Oh, this bitch just lost her leg. I'm in the boat now, biting the shit out of people. And it's just like, dear God. He's like, oh, take that, bitch. I bitch. I was like, oh my God, this sounds hilarious.
Oh, dude, it's so funny because
I was gonna say the game sounded entertaining just hearing him play it.
I know,
you
right?
can actually jump on the boats with them and just
Yeah, you can.
sitting on the boats. And I took out all 10 bounty hunters, and the last 2 are a pain because they have
I'm on the last one right now.
they have that electric field under their boat. And once you take that out, I just dived right into that asshole's boat and just chopped his head off. It was so awesome.
I mean, that's the only thing that needs to happen. What Blind Impulse just said. There needs to be a line in there of "We need a bigger boat" after you jump in someone's boat. Like that should be a line that's randomly repeated when you jump in someone's boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Bob, we need a bigger boat as you chomp the shit out of somebody.
And actually, as you get into it, if you really listen to the characters in the background when they're talking, the shark hunters, they say all kinds of crazy shit.
Well,
Yeah,
I
they do.
thought I read somewhere that the guy that did the commentary is an actual comedian. Like,
Well, he's the guy
Yes,
who does
he-
Archer.
yeah. So I mean,
He's the guy who he plays. Your main person. He plays the voice of Jerry. If anybody watches Rick and Morty, he's the guy who plays Jerry. I can't think of who the actor
shit.
is, but I've heard his name. I've heard his name before. I just can't think of it. But that's where I
He
know
does
the voice.
of Archer, and he is in what's it called? The Trevor game. Trevor
Bob.
Saves the Universe. Is that
Bill.
what it's called?
Yeah, I know nothing.
Yeah.
That sounds right, Leo.
But yeah, if you were watching me, if you saw me playing in Infinite and you saw like 2 achievements pop up back to back, that was the reason why. Because by the time I got to Scaly Pete for that second encounter, I was already level 30.
Scaly Pete.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound questionable at all.
Well, you have to play it. I'm not going to tell you anything about the story.
I may buy it and stream it this weekend because I have a 6-year-old kid that has watched Jaws so many times it's not even funny, and he loves all the Sharknadoes, and unfortunately, I can say I've watched them.
I've watched them all too.
I
But
have-
speaking of bad shark movies, really
There we go.
movies, do not, whatever you do, it hit Xbox last night. There is a movie on there called Ouija Shark. And yes, like the Ouija board.
Oh,
Run
Jesus.
away from this movie. Do not click on it. Do not watch it. It is the biggest
Well-
steaming horse shit I have ever seen in my
Now
life.
That
everybody's
sounds
Now-
like the
gonna watch
movie
it.
Ghost
Now,
Shark.
I do want to say, Wilmy posted, I'm about to watch Ouija Shark, and Leo's response was, that sounds bad.
That sounds as bad as the Ghost Shark movie they did, where it's
Yeah.
a ghost shark that comes out of any puddle, like a puddle of water, and eats people. And I saw that, and I'm like, that looks dumb as hell.
At least that one was sort of funny. But this one, oh my God, dude, the acting is so bad. And the funny part, they're acting like they're in the middle of the woods. And there's clearly every time you walk outside, you see a fucking street and all these high-rise buildings everywhere. And I'm sitting there watching this, and my wife goes, "This is dumb as shit." I'm like, "Yeah, they think they're acting like they're in the woods, but they're clearly in a subdivision. You can see the fucking apartment buildings behind them."
So,
Who the fuck
They killed Jared.
so do you think they accidentally forgot to include the part where they dropped acid before they started?
Dude, they were doing something far worse than acid. Far worse than acid.
All right, guys, I found all these people strung out in the street. We'll just throw them in. They'll be fine. They'll be great.
We'll call them extras.
We don't have to pay them shit either. They're just there.
Somebody
Exactly.
created this movie with Adobe on their cell phone. That's how bad it was. I swear.
Adobe Rush.
How can we make a movie as cheap as possible? Well, I just got this iPhone 11, and it's got a 15 times zoom. And there's some meth heads down the street. We can yell shark. Let's see what happens.
And the funny part was, it starts off at the beginning, and the girl goes, "I'm so all that walking. I didn't think I was ever going to make it through the woods." And you're like, "Me and my wife,
What fucking woods are you talking about?
there's like 300 cars sitting around."
There's no woods. There's just cars.
What
Maybe
wrong?
maybe she got done doing a whole bunch of blowjobs, so she was talking about those woods.
I mean, it was the dumbest shit I've ever watched, man.
Wow.
Wait, but we're in a
Fourth
city.
one.
No, don't worry about it. We'll green screen it in later. Just keep going.
Oh, jeez. Green screen it later.
And I mean, just the whole movie. I mean, some of these movies are kind of campy and funny, and that's why we watch them. But I mean, this one was just—it was
Bad.
so bad.
I mean, isn't that why everybody watches Sharknado? Because they don't watch it for the acting.
At least Sharknado
No.
was kind of funny. This movie was just so bad. It was like, why? And
I mean,
I don't know.
Sharknado holds the record for breaking Twitter. So I mean,
Yeah, at least people watched Sharknado and got enjoyment out of it. You know, it was funny to watch. But I mean, this movie is just so horribly bad. It's just like the one girl disappears for like half the movie because she's helping some guy wash his car next door, and they're washing like a '94 Honda.
washing.
That's what he called it.
I washed his car and it sprayed lotion all over me.
They go into slow motion, watching her, you know, wipe the windows and everything.
Why would a car shoot lotion?
Car waxes.
Because it's not washing a car.
It's
mean,
a
let's
new
get
kind of
it.
car.
Yeah,
That
it's
dude got a car. Oh,
And Crispy, they didn't even have the budget, dude, to get a GoPro. I'm telling you, this
Look,
shit, man, this shit was
really
shot
bad.
on somebody's fucking iPhone 7 with the Adobe app. I mean, that's how bad it.
Yeah.
hey, don't knock that. I've recorded a lot of pornos with someone's mom.
Blair Witch.
Oh no,
Jared.
dude, this was terrible. It was just it was beyond bad. I've never seen a movie this horribly bad ever, and I own thousands of movies.
that guy up there.
Oh, I love it.
He's got some issues.
I don't think Jokey heard what I said.
I didn't. I heard my
Mom
name,
joke.
but I'm lost.
Yeah.
Wilmy said that it looked like someone recorded it with an iPhone 7 with the Adobe app, and I said, "Oh, the app that I used to record what I've done with Jokey's mom."
Ah,
No, my mom wouldn't let you do that.
She'd charge extra.
I don't know. She'd probably have like one of those old '90s camcorders.
RCA, that big old one that from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Put a full VHS in.
we'll have the Betamax tape, you know.
You're putting it in the wrong way.
I'm gonna be able to watch it later.
You're putting it in backwards. You gotta ruin it.
Wow.
Lupa saying I hate this movie is really harsh. I honestly would rather slam my dick into the bathroom door 38 times than watch this movie ever again.
So at 39, you'll watch it.
There's not many movies
No.
that have made me feel that way.
Yeah,
I've never seen-
I mean, I'll be honest. There's no movie that was bad enough that I'm like, I'm gonna slam my dick in the door once. Let alone
This movie will.
38.
This movie will make you do it, dude. I mean, it is just that horrible. I've never seen anything so bad.
So why'd you cut your dick off? Well, at 37 it was fine, but at 38, that door, cut that shit off, Doc.
I mean, it was just so badly done. I mean,
Okay. Everybody that is watching, please realize that Wilmy watches a ton of movies. He doesn't always comment on them, but we hear the comments, and so for Wilmy to say how bad this movie is, trust me, it's got to be fucking that
Gotta
bad.
be bad, right?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I watch movies like crazy. I think I've got like 5,000 just on my Xbox.
Yeah, I'm teasing him, but if I have not watched a movie, I can usually ask him, and he's either seen it, knows something about it. It's just like video games. So yeah, if he says the movie's bad, don't waste your money just to find out. It has to be
When
bad.
he first told us how bad it was, I was like, I'm never watching it.
Well, I mean, he said Ouija shark, and your comment was it has to be bad. Like that. That
the
sounds like
name-
someone
the
lost a
name-
contest. Like,
I mean, first of all, the name of it, that's just.
I mean, here's my question: does a Ouija board ever show up in the movie?
Yeah,
Okay.
but if you're going to watch this movie, I got a better recommendation. Go to Supersonic's channel on YouTube and watch paint dry instead.
Oh,
That's much better.
I've watched that. That's.
I mean, God, the only movie I can really think that I watched recently, I don't know if it was bad. I've heard people that liked it. I didn't. I thought it was a waste of my
You
time.
clicked on that link and found out that you didn't want to watch it. Mom! Oh my God, Mom! Not in the oh, Mom! Not with Principal. Oh, Mom!
Oh my god! Why?
That's not Will
I
Smith,
must have
Mom.
missed all this. I missed all that. I missed this whole mom thing.
So what movie?
I mean, he started it. I'm just riding the train.
What's
This is a weekly occurrence.
you're
I
right,
always
his
tell him.
mom!
Yeah,
I
like
his mom goes to college every week. and
so.
we
There's a
end up on
meme that I
Mom's
think
jokes.
Wilmy posted where it says "line for your mom" and it shows 6 feet social distancing
Yeah.
leading to the bed.
Who's
was
fourth
actually
in
taken at my
line?
mom's
Who's
house.
holding the camera?
That's actually about my house. I'm sorry.
So what movie were you talking about, man?
Yeah, what movie, Joker?
I just feel it was a waste of my time. That the Jim Carrey did one called Dark Crimes, and it had my interest up until the ending, and the ending just it felt like I
Like
wasted
the
my
Mad
fucking
Max
time.
one where he's like
I-
out in the desert.
I haven't even heard of this
No.
movie.
He's an investigator in Russia,
Yeah, that sounds
and
bad.
he's investigating a murder.
That sounds bad.
And it kept my interest for the most part, but then you get to the end,
Oh, name's full.
and they just leave you with this like, yeah, everything you just watched meant absolutely fucking nothing. All right, take care, bye bye. And I was
dude.
like, what the fuck was the point of this movie then? Like, there was no solving of fucking anything, and then when they did, it was a terrible ending. Like, I'll spoil it for anyone. They killed Jim Carrey at the end. Like, he figures out what happened, and then the chick who did it poisons him, and then it's like, yeah, this guy's going to jail. She gets away. It's like, what the fuck was it?
So what
point of
you're
that
telling
hour and a
me
half
is
long
if you
fucking
want
movie
to get
then?
away with
What was the point of
murder,
this?
is poison people.
Actually, this
The
movie's
last movie I liked that he
I
was
love
in
the
was
Extract.
It was the
23.
dumbest fucking ending.
That was really good.
Hey, but
I
got
think
a
I
Woody.
messed
think
up
it was
your
Popcorn
roommate's.
3, wasn't it?
Oh, look,
Woody!
Palmer's got a Woody.
I got a Woody.
You beat me to it.
Hey, it's my mom's favorite toy.
Yeah, you like the pull on her, don't you?
Look, I didn't shoot the X-ray, but I've seen it on the internet. Buzz Lightyear with the wings up.
Hey,
Don't-
Crispy Mom.
It don't come out when the wings go out.
Nope.
Hey, Crispy. Are you still out there?
There's her crispy.
Oh yeah, he says Vogel.
Vogel?
I think I messed up
Holy browser
your roommate's
refresh,
towel. What did
Batman.
you do on your roommate's towel, Vogel? Like, do I want to know?
Wow.
I'm sorry, Jenny. I did not mean to ruin your roommate's bathrobe.
What the hell are you doing with your camera? Trying to show us your penis that no one can see?
Could be.
Look, this is my micro penis with zoomed in. It looks like a real boy.
Oh my God, Fort.
Yeah, Crispy's there. French fried taters.
You are
Wanted to be on
obsessed
the
with
show,
us.
right?
I'm sorry my mom
Wanna touch
ruined
my
your
ding
towel. She needed a cleanup, and I was just hired on that day. All right, I can't help it.
Shit. Oh.
So
Okay,
Dead by
all right,
Daylight's coming
So
in
are we
June.
gonna have like a? Yeah, please topic, please.
All right,
Or just a game. Just throw out a game.
the last topic for the night. Here we go. Phil Spencer says you have not began to understand the true power of the next generation of gaming as of yet.
Yeah.
Because we won't find out till 2022.
Phil says it is not possible to demonstrate this with videos, and considering all events and everything have been postponed or canceled due to COVID, Microsoft is facing a new dilemma in trying to communicate the appeal of faster frame rates. So this is a new challenge for everybody involved. And it's not going to be immediately apparent when you're trying to stream this content. And I get that because
It's hard to actually show it, right?
Yeah,
Is
you
what
Well,
they're
also
saying.
the problem
Yeah.
is Mixer and Twitch and YouTube cap your frames per second.
Well, not
Yep.
just that. They half the
Mhm.
time they don't freaking they don't even post it in 4K. They do it in 1080p or whatever. Like they
Well, I
don't.
mean,
even-
mind you, when you're
Like,
streaming
it's
and then a whole bunch of people are
terrible.
streaming from it, they have to limit what they can. I mean, I get what he's saying. It's just, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, look, if you're looking for, I want to see what the graphics are, it's going to be better than the Xbox X, and it's going to be better than the PlayStation 4. So buy the console you want, play the games you want. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
'cause
when you're showing
honestly,
it
it's
off,
going
what
to
do you-
look good.
What he's getting at is it's like really hard to emphasize
yeah,
the frames
because
at,
when
at
you're-
the resolution. 'cause
Well,
you
when you're
can't.
okay, so like at
right now.
E3 when they would have
Everything's
shown
remote.
it off, you have people there that can see it firsthand, play it, then go back, tell their friends about it, say, "Oh my god, it was so
Mm-hmm.
awesome." But when you're streaming it to Twitch and Mixer and everything else, you're capped.
Yeah,
yeah,
you're held
So-
back literally by the streaming service. Like
Not to
you're held
mention-
back by the internet essentially. And
Yeah,
the
not to
servers
mention
on the
you're not
other
only
end.
capped at that, but you're also capped at whatever you're watching it on. If you're watching it on a 30 frame per second TV, you're now capped at that. So you're not going to see its real power because you're being capped by multiple things between you and the vendor. So
That's true.
Fucking crispy going off on some Tom Hanks shit right now.
what is up?
I love you, Wilson. You're my best friend.
I
Wait,
love you, Jenny. I'm sorry.
Jago,
Meg.
what's up? Hey, Jago, how much longer until you're unbanned for talking about The Last of Us?
Actually, I don't think
is
it's
he still
last-
banned?
he is still banned.
Yeah,
Holy
he's still banned for I think a couple
Damn.
more days, ain't
He's
Yeah.
a rebel.
Banned.
Damn,
he? So stupid.
that's
Yeah.
fucking dumb.
But I don't know if y'all call
So-
I don't know. We're talking about that being banned, but when PlayStation posted that, the copyright infringement picture for The Last of Us, when they like, here's The Last of Us and here's the video, and it's like copyrighted or whatever, they just just to take a jab. I'm like, y'all are just stop. Like, and people were praising it. I'm like,
Fucking
just don't do that.
Ridiculous.
I
I
mean,
mean, you're already striking all these people. and
we
get-
said it earlier when
System.
you weren't here, Bomber. Microsoft could buy PlayStation and people would be pissed. PlayStation buy Xbox and they'd be praised.
It's true, but it
And-
shouldn't.
And we're going to predict it now, and you're going to hear it on this show first. If that comes to fruition, that Microsoft is the company buying Sega, look at this dude's face.
what the fuck is Jared?
What the hell, dude?
Is that how you look in your mom's window at night? I mean,
Actually, I know who he is now. He was looking in my mom's window.
Wilmy, there's a peeper. Go get him.
Too bad it's at the funeral home, and that was the night they were burying her. You sick fuck. But anyway, if Microsoft does buy Sega, you know how this is going to turn out on social media. Everybody knows it. I mean, it's going to turn out.
Wilmy will hit his 30K mark.
They're gonna
Oh, yeah.
say just like they said about like what some people were running with Minecraft is
Yeah.
like they're destroying the brand, they're destroying everything because Microsoft doesn't know how to bring up a new IP or do anything, so they're gonna take all the Sega stuff and it's gonna be trash. That's basically what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Except
Oh, nice, Diego.
Okay, if they do buy Sega, like say that is a thing, what games that are in their current library that we actually care to have again?
see,
Sonic.
that's my problem.
I'd say everyone's gonna go Sonic.
Yeah, you're gonna go Sonic, but Sonic is gonna be another one of those
Shinobi.
games that everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's not gonna show
Yakuza.
your power. Why even have the Series X with this game? Like nobody's gonna care about."
I mean, the person right here could tell you every game Sega's
know.
ever made.
that's true.
Yeah, that's sadly true. But the thing is, that's the other issue. I don't really care about the old game.
Rocket Road.
I want new games.
That's
Yeah,
very
like we talked about last week.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the remasters. The remakes, yeah, are kind of good. It's impressive. Give us new games. Stop being Hollywood.
Like,
Stop remaking
I
other
don't-
games.
I don't mind them
want-
being sprinkled in, but like
Yeah,
don't
sprinkled ain't that big.
oversaturate.
Yeah, but
'Cause currently they're
what we've
oversaturated.
gotten is it's been oversaturated to the point to where it's just ridiculous. It's like, hey, we
Yeah,
can't
it
bring
is.
out a game until the new console, so we're going to give you all these remakes and make you buy them.
I'm just
Also, I
curious
think
what they're
they
going to do with
published the Fist of
PS5.
Northstar stuff too, if I remember right.
I mean, I just want something new. I'm like Wilmy. I want to be able to like Man-Eater. We've never had a shark game
No,
that.
it's so damn
They
good.
released it and it's been a blast. It's like companies should learn from this. Take a risk, make a game, alpha test it before you release it to make sure it's actually a decent game, not just make some weird ass fucking game.
Shower with daddy.
Matter of
I
fact,
pointed out-
here. I'm going to go eat more people.
There's a million people that have bought
Yeah.
that game on Steam. Okay,
Yeah,
I pointed out that like I had Jaws Unleashed on the PS2 because I was a stupid kid back then, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Jaws," but it was fucking terrible. I hated it. Like this game is what I wish they had done with that one because the Jaws game they tried to do was way too much focused on go do this, go do that. Okay, now you did that. All right, now you can do absolutely nothing till you go do this next thing. But Man-Eater lets you do whatever the hell you want. You're a fucking shark, and I love it. It's like this is what I wanted out of that game.
Yeah.
I just
mean,
want to bite someone's legs off. Wilmy
with
told me I
these
can do it.
Remastered
I'm excited.
remake. I mean, the only one that like catches my eye right now is just Mafia 1 as a remake. Like it looks, at least the still pictures make it look ridiculous.
So Noof
So-
and other people are going off on all the games that Sega has, and the list.
Okay,
is-
Virtual Fighter,
I
don't
stayed
even do
quiet.
it.
I stayed quiet.
Shinobi, Afterburner, Outrun, Fantasy Star, Sonic, Headhunter, Bayonetta.
And see, and really out of all those,
I didn't realize Bayonetta was on
Bayonetta
there.
and
Altered
maybe
Beast.
Sonic. Other than that, I can care less about any of them because we don't need
Okay,
any
Altered
more
Beast was
racers.
what, Sega Genesis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Altered
So was Shinobi.
Beast.
Hey, that
So
was a
Fantasy
huge
Star.
rumor last
So
gen.
Sonic.
Like everybody said, the Altered Beast was going to come out last gen. That didn't happen.
Look, just release a
Yeah.
Sonic game in 3D world.
They've already done it. That was
They
terrible.
Play it.
Make a
I
good
I never
one.
liked
Wow.
Sonic.
that's what I'm saying, Noof. It would definitely help them gain
Oh,
get
easy.
ground over it.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we said earlier.
It would.
Why build?
when you can
Why?
buy-
Yeah, why build it when you can buy it? You can buy Sega, and you already have a footprint there.
Well,
Off
and
with
think
the
about
remaster.
the two companies and how beneficial to both of them it would be.
Sega would get a larger footprint in America than
And
what they already
Microsoft
have,
would get a larger
and
footprint.
Microsoft would get a larger
in Asia.
footprint in Asia. I
And
mean,
if you
honestly,
really-
Win-win.
if you really want to piss off the fanboys, if this truly happens, you can always just go in there when they come at you online or wherever. All you got to do is say, well, Sony sort of helped by renting those Azure servers.
That's very true.
So,
Yeah.
Xbox would get a lot more anime games. That'd make the
Oh,
leagues
yeah.
happy.
Oh yeah. Now would they all
Because
come
they have stuff.
here? Probably so, because it'd be all in Game
so
Pass.
here's a question: does Sega make any anime series? Like I
They
know
make
some
a-
game. I know
Yeah.
Sony
They make
makes
a lot.
So I mean, that right
There's
there would then
Star,
allow
Shell
even
series,
a larger footprint because you would,
Fantasy Star.
no,
Yeah,
no, no,
Fantasy-
not
yeah.
not anime games, like anime TV shows. Like I know there's some
Oh,
companies
yeah.
that.
They have a few that they produce,
So I mean,
but I don't think they actually have an animation department. You know what I mean? Like
see,
they.
that's something that doesn't phase me. I've never been into anime. Don't care.
no,
for it.
I mean I'm not either, but I'm more looking at the fact of you're getting into a market that you'd have a hard time breaking into that someone's already broken into for
Well,
you. So
Wait a minute.
big-
You're not into anime, but you look like Cartman from South Park.
that's because I'm damn sexy.
Hey, the biggest thing this time around though that they screwed up last time was the fact that that was a terrible.
Fuck you.
Come here.
Respect my authority.
Man, he's got my to your pass.
Are y'all done now?
I guess so.
You guys are so cool.
So what number?
Get away from my Popeye.
That's number 6.
He's not even
Like
going
it
to.
is.
He's not even going to count them anymore.
No. The highest he's gotten to is 7. We really need to break that record on the same day that Bomber gets so drunk again that he's
That ain't
driving.
happening. Sorry.
We
Hate to
need
say
Yeah,
that.
good luck.
pictures of Bomber and that green Monte Carlo.
Welcome to
Each
Hustle
year,
Bomber
each
Happy Hour.
Look,
I'm
Bob,
telling
I
you,
can
I'm
see
going to start a GoFundMe for Bomber's
Sorry.
97
Can you
for
not?
Green Monte
Okay,
Carlo.
seriously, can you not really do that?
What?
No, I
Okay.
can't.
Well,
What?
I
we
can't
are on
move
the
it.
2
No, I
hour
can't.
mark.
I can't.
Well,
No.
I hear someone talking in the background.
we're on the 2 hour mark. So before we do our outros, Bomber, keep that finger going for our good friend Silverburst Gamer,
Oh, there we go. That one need
the
both.
little tonsil jockey dick smoking prick that loves to come in before every podcast and start thumbing down the show like he's hurting our feelings. Silverburst, I know you can hear us, you just cannot comment.
Buddy, hold my bung bung.
You are not hurting anybody's feelings when you thumb down the show. We don't care. We don't do this for money. And your mom's a whore.
Oh, fuck.
No, you
Well,
hurt her,
I'm
buddy.
sorry.
That's my mom's market.
Yeah, get out Jokey's market,
Quit
damn it.
stepping on Jokey's mom's dick.
Your mom was a whore before, she caught a couple of STDs and they poured her licensing. But anyway, you're not hurting anybody's feelings, and we are actually excited that you take time out of your day every Wednesday night to come to the podcast as soon as it's scheduled to thumb it down.
Might want to go see a therapist. Just saying.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just have one question. Do you have nothing better to do?
He has nothing better to do, dude.
What the fuck?
I mean, it gives us a view, so who freaking cares? But
What
A
was
lot of
what'd
us
you do,
talk
bro?
about this guy behind the
Freaking me
scenes,
out,
man. And he does this to a lot of podcasts. Unless you're sitting here and see, he doesn't like just gamers. He wants you to be another salty because that's one of his followers. He wants you to be another saltiest gaming. He wants you to sit here, trash talk each other, trash talk Xbox, the whole podcast. If you don't do that, then he'll thumb you down. So
yeah, well,
So we're supposed
I
to-
mean, Jacob
sorry, I like
makes a
games.
Jacob makes a good point. At least he's consistent.
exactly,
That's true.
at least he is consistent. But don't be a salty little bitch, and you don't want to be known for describing the way things taste.
But
Okay.
at some point, somebody touched my bung bung and I didn't like it.
Yeah, apparently that's happened to this guy Silverburst quite a bit.
That's just his little butthole right here, right?
I mean,
That
look,
little butthole for your show.
at the end of the day, if you don't like our content, you don't have to tune in.
That's kind of the point. I mean,
Anybody's content, don't watch it.
It's really
Well, it's the-
easy
dude,
to
it's
watch.
it's the same as anybody that trolls anything. Watching literally the reveal thing of the
Wait a
Last
second.
of Us today,
Wait a second.
there were so
Wilmy.
many people in there trash talking. I'm like,
We've
people, get out
made
of
it. We have our own troll.
Oh, we've got several. Actually.
Yeah, we had 'em.
Yeah, we've got a few trolls. A couple other ones I can't remember their names, but
I
You wanna
just,
touch
I
my
mean,
ding dong?
I just don't
You
see
wanna
what the
be on the
point
show,
is. I
right?
mean, I don't know. I guess they get the rocks off, whatever. I mean,
What the fuck, dude? Not you, Bomber.
I know,
Someone
I was-
else asking if somebody can touch his ding dong.
Who's
wanna touch
touching
my
their?
ding
Who,
dong?
If you want
You wanna
to
be on the
walk
show?
on the show,
You
you,
wanna be
gotta
on the
touch his thing down.
If you want to be on the
Nope,
show,
all right, here we go.
you just gotta. You just gotta touch. Oh god.
You just gotta rub it a little bit. You just gotta rub it.
You just gotta get it. You gotta
I don't
get
think
the-
you can say that on
Silverburst, show me on Chucky where
He touched me right here, and it hurt.
where has that podcast hurt you, sir? Where has being a gamer hurt you? Please let us know because Chucky.
I mean, mine hurts me in my pocket, like my wallet.
Remind me of the Chucky TV show.
Infinite, you
I
are
mean,
so correct.
Where'd
We
you
have
touch
no
the Woody?
content
Did you touch the Woody right
whatsoever.
there? Is that where you touched the Woody? Is that what it is?
Because Chucky's got something for you.
Man, everyone's got dolls today.
Okay, you don't have a camera, so we don't know what you're doing.
We don't
Could
want
be
to
the
know
blow-up
what
kind.
you're doing.
That's kind of a scary thought,
He's
really.
got the blow
I mean,
mean-
earlier you said it was a fan when it
mean-
kind of sounded like an air compressor, like you were blowing something up.
I don't own an air compressor.
It's a real boy. It's a real boy.
Mom, I'm a real boy.
I don't want to be a boy. I don't want to be a boy.
You're gonna be a boy.
Squeal like,
Hey, you're
squeal like a pig, boy.
Well, Art, which one you gonna be? You gonna be the man or the wife?
I want to be the wife. Come suck my dick.
Pretty mild.
Oh, we got a super chat.
Assassin Lupa, thanks for the super chat. Here's some dollars for making me holler.
Thank you, Lupa.
Sleep.
All
Go
day.
get some sleep, Lupa.
Man, no kidding.
Lupa,
Three
thank you for
Good
tuning
job.
in at 3 a.m.
Good
Seriously
Good
appreciate it.
Yep, 3.
That's insane.
Chris,
Very much so.
tell Papa Wilmer. Yes, I am going to be. I've only got another month to go, Crispy, and my grandson will be here soon.
Are you gonna be pop pop?
I don't know. I have no idea yet.
Papa.
He's
We
gonna
haven't
be
got
Paw
that
Paw. You can be Paw Paw Wilmy. That's what it is.
I have
Paw
no
Paw.
idea. We'll get to that bridge.
Don't they usually just go by what the kid says?
Bomber
first?
will be, it's Mama Bomber. No, I'm a boy. It's Mama Bomber.
All right, but on that note, thanks everybody for coming out once again. And next week,
Yeah, have a good
we
night,
will
everybody.
have next week we will have King David and Lord Cognito from
shit.
the Iron Lords podcast with us next Wednesday night.
Nice.
So, and
Tune
if
in.
you do not know who King David and Lord Cognito are, you are doing this whole gaming thing and podcast thing completely wrong, and we will tell you how to fix it.
I actually know King David as the tattoo guy.
We'll try. We'll try.
So, and thank you, Drunken Master D. My name is Karen. I'm new here. Can I speak to the manager? The manager just quit.
The manager's right there.
The manager just quit. He got COVID. He fucking left. He said he's
There's another manager up there.
No.
Jared fired Fork, and this is his
I feel
first
like-
time here,
Oop,
so
there we go.
shit's all wonky here.
Wait,
All
That's
right.
how it works.
Who's Jared?
Jokey
Jared.
pants? Sorry.
All right,
Is
and
that the name of the Subway guy?
we have got to get out of here. So, Jokey, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
You can find me at oddcastnetwork.com. 3 podcasts. Go over there. Check them all out. What an Oddcast, Fireside Chats, and CLT Sandwich. Go check them out.
Holy shit. That's a lot
Did you
of
say
fucking
BLT?
pouring yourself out.
Did you
CLT.
Sounded very
I heard
familiar.
BLT. He's like, you can find me between a BLT sandwich, Oddcast, and
CLT, cock, lettuce,
Yeah,
tomato.
go. We're covering John Wick. We're doing a John Wick thing Thursday. It was a fan request. We're doing that. We got CLT. We just did Hercules, where we found out he's a fucking dick. He's not a hero. It was real fun. We're covering Bigfoot next week.
Oh, the mythical.
Why does all your stuff like revolve around? You got Fireside, then you got COT, and what was the other one?
What an Oddcast.
Ah, okay.
That
Okay.
one there.
All right.
why is he holding a pineapple?
Because that's the pineapple.
It's an inside joke.
Don't touch the pineapple.
All right. Fort, tell everybody where they can find you,
Little
dude.
Mickey, anyone?
You can find me on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Forkboy Gaming on Twitch. You can find me on Twitter, Forkboy_Gaming, and you can find me here every Wednesday. And you can find me on Facebook. Also, we may have a website soon.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
I hope
We are
so.
working on that, and we will get that dropped along with some other stuff. And yeah, definitely come check us out on Twitch if you find this funny. We kind of do the same thing, but the gameplay is horrible. But always love being here, playing with the guys, talking to the guys, because honestly, this is enjoyable. It's just literally hanging with friends, talking about games.
All right. Leo, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
Being nice 1084 everywhere. Thanks for everyone coming out, and have a good night.
I don't know why he makes me laugh every time.
All right. Husk, tell everybody where they
Because
can
I'm
find
so
you.
oh.
Thanks to everybody that came out. I wish there were 2 Wednesdays in a week, 'cause this fucking show is great. Look forward to it every day, every week. Hit me up on
Damn right.
ACS_Husk everywhere except for YouTube, which you can find me at HuskGBR. And yeah, other than that, come check us out on Fireside on Saturdays.
Hell yeah.
And Bomber, tell everybody where they can find you besides in that green Monte Carlo, sir.
Yes, sir. You can, of course, find me on the Twitter, HRBomber1414. Of course, on Xbox, PlayStation, HR Bomber, and maybe soon, I know I kind of asked about it, is going to be possibly on Twitch late at night. Possibly. It's still just in the air because life sucks. But that'll be at
PR,
HR
dude.
Bomber. But stay tuned because that may change. So, but yeah, no, I appreciate everybody coming out. Hate that I came in late, but hey, I was here at least for a little bit.
Hey, you still made it. That's what counts, right?
But
Exactly.
I appreciate everybody coming out 100%. And yeah, that's it.
Oh, if I can, real quick, anybody that wants a shirt for the Oddcast Network, go to oddcastnetwork.com. The sale ends as of next week. They end June 4th, so go grab a shirt now if you want one.
And the bulk of the proceeds, should we sell enough,
Go to nurses, because we're
to
going to go help our
nurses.
healthcare workers.
exactly.
Absolutely.
Ah,
That's awesome.
I thought you were going to say they went to Huss buying booze.
Yeah, he's
That's a separate
Good
fund.
point.
He's a
Yeah.
different kind of nurse.
That's why I'm not his accountant.
Jeez.
All right. And
Where can they find you, Wilmy?
thank you, Leah.
Yep, there
See,
it
some
is.
things just become habit.
I know,
And-
right?
Yeah, you have to. And of course, I'm Wilmy Hood. And what the fuck is this with the? What's this?
We're pointing to you.
I
You're
wanna
the
put it
greatest.
down
It's
so
so
hard.
hard.
Can't-
It's so
it
weird.
won't let me.
And-
What the fuck? Oh,
Brady
he's,
Bunch.
And you guys can find me everywhere. Type in Wilmy Hood. You can find me on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, Stadia, Steam, Epic, YouTube, Twitter. Oh God,
Street Corner.
TikTok, Instagram. You can find me
Pornhub.
everywhere.
Pornhub.
So, and if you guys want to play some Minecraft Dungeons, hit me up. If you want to know anything about the Man-Eater game, hit me up. And we all know that The Last of Us 2 is going to launch next month.
Yes, oh my gosh.
June 19th.
So that means on the 17th of June, we are going to give away a few copies of The Last of Us 2 during the podcast.
Crispy.
So you may want to be here for that. Those fingers, though. God bless your sister, Bomber. Oh. But yeah, we will be giving away a couple of copies of The Last of Us 2 during the podcast on the 17th. So thank everybody for coming out. And I just want to say, man, and this is for everybody on the panel, you don't have to be toxic. Just be a fucking gamer, man. That's all it's about. Just play games. You know, who cares what sells what or what the fucking score is? Play what you want. Enjoy the hell out of it. That's all that matters. As long as you're enjoying
Hell
playing
yeah.
what you play, that's all you got to worry about.
Be
Don't
your
let
freaking
everybody-
self. Be
When you're
yourself.
not a shill,
The most
you're
powerful
free.
point of our
bunch
network.
here.
Yeah,
Simple.
don't let all the
Don't
trolls
be
on
Leo.
Twitter tell you what you should play and what you shouldn't, man. That's the That's
Absolutely.
it. It's just that simple.
enjoy life. It's too short.
That is
Yeah.
the whole premise of Podcast Network is we're all out in our own way. Just got to be yourself.
Absolutely.
Be yourself. Enjoy what you play, not where you play, and just video games are about bringing people together, not separating them. So just enjoy it.
Should have had that old Coke commercial queued
Enjoy
up.
anything,
I know, right?
even if
Yeah,
you're
I
Anthony
mean-
and all you play is Nintendo.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But I mean, we'll even take people to play Nintendo. I mean,
Hey,
Even-
Retro Games, what's up?
even Stadia. You know, even if you play Stadia, I play Stadia.
And television. I mean, come on.
You're only saying Stadia because you have.
I play it myself, and they still play with me.
Yeah, that's sad.
He
but
shows
true.
his nipples prior to the podcast.
We just
still
wouldn't
like
never borrow a controller from him at all, ever.
Hey,
No, I think
the
that's
A
the
button
only
doesn't
one
work
that
at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's because it's stuck.
Yeah, it's glued together just like all his
I think
magnets.
I'm the only one that plays fighting games in here too. Now that I think about it.
That's why you
Oh,
don't
no, I
jerk
think
off
those
and
work
play
up here.
video games at the same time, Fork.
But
What?
on that note, we are out of here. We will see everybody next week. And like I said, we will have the
Deuces.
two guys from Iron Lords podcast. We'll have King David and Lord Cognito with us. We will have them on the
Definitely gonna check
webcams,
it out.
and we will see what actually happens with Sega soon. Hopefully, we find out before next week.
Sega.
Hopefully.
And go make me some French fried potatoes, you bitch.
Bible time!